Our coverage of high school basketball action here on KSOM. Jack McKee alongside. Our video powered by Nishtanet. Technically awesome. We are on YouTube tonight. Both of our games will be broadcast here on KSOM and on Western Iowa Today TV. No basketball for us tomorrow because of Iowa State hoops, so that's why we got games here tonight. It's a Western Iowa Conference showdown between these two teams. Later on, we'll see one of the best teams in the state, Tri-Center boys. They are red hot as they battle the Vikings, trying to rebound after a couple of losses here as of late. But first up, Jack, it's going to be an entertaining game, I think, between the Trojans and the Lady Vikes. Both teams are right around the 500 mark this year, with the Lady Vikes a game over and the Trojans a game under.
Yeah, and the thing is, AHSTW has a bit more success here on the Western Iowa Conference, and that just kind of came with the team. I feel like I think they're a lot older. They're a lot more senior laden than the Tri-Center Trojans, and they're a lot more consistent, I feel like, scoring-wise. You look at the final scores, they can put up a lot of points pretty consistently, around 45 points per game. Tri-Center is kind of on the other side. They kind of feel like a defensive first team, and they're coming off that win on Friday to Missouri Valley, 24-21, so not too much scoring going on there. But we'll hear from Derek Sunderland in a second. But the thing about this Tri-Center team is that they're very, very young, and I think the goal that head coach Derek Sunderland wants for this team is to just learn, take the right steps towards the right direction, and you can develop a really, really strong basketball team in the coming seasons. But for right now, they've got a test against the AHSTW team that's been looking pretty good here so far this season, Chris.
Well, the Lady Vikes have been solid. They had a 3-game winning streak broken last Thursday against Coon Rapids Bayard, 52-44. No game on Friday because Audubon's girls are united with Exire HK. So when Audubon plays your team, your girls are off. And so the Vikes have had some chance to work on it. Addison Carroll has been dynamite inside. Bella Lamp has been dynamite outside. And so they have a little bit more experience than the Harder sisters, Haley and Lauren, the leading scorer for Tri-Center. So we'll see what happens when they play here today. Earlier in the season, it was the Vikes who won it 38-22. That was back on December 9th as they start to go through the conference schedule the second time around. Coming up on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show, we'll hear from both head coaches, Derek Sunderland of Tri-Center and Jason McCall of AHSTW. That's coming up after this here on KSOM. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Conductix Wampler, by Varney Elkhorn Communications, and we'll have more after this on KSOM.
According to the mission statement for Conductix Wampler, they are a leading global provider of energy and data transmission solutions to keep their customers' vital business moving. Basically, they care about the health and well-being of their employees, clients, and the community. Their goal is to do zero harm to the environment, and they understand that as a company, they are only as good as the people they have working for them. Conductix Wampler is a proud supporter of all area students and the community.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-25.
As we get ready for tonight's doubleheader between AHSTW and Tri-Center, and Lady Vikes head coach Jason McCall joins me now. And Coach, how do you feel about your basketball team coming in to this game with the Trojans?
Oh yeah, not too bad. Coming off a break, we had a nice solid win against IKM Manning. Sometimes after a couple weeks off of not seeing anybody, it's kind of hard to know what to expect, and we looked pretty solid and shot the ball well and did a lot of things the right way. And last night, losing a tough one to Coon Rapids Bayard, we had a pretty solid week coming back. So I think going into Monday, we have a little bit of confidence. We're kind of back in the swing of things, and we're just ready to play more basketball.
Yeah, a close one there in the first half against the Crusaders, and then they came out steaming hot out of the gates and out of halftime. What did you feel like was some of the difference there against CRB?
Yeah, I mean, we had some silly turnovers there in the third quarter, and they kind of were they were very timely in terms of us not shooting the ball well. We'd get a stop and give it back, and that's just kind of how it was. And to get in that spot in that position though, to be in the game after a half of basketball, we played excellent in that first half at a high level. Our energy was there, effort was there, and so was our focus. And right now we haven't played our perfect game yet. We haven't played a complete game, I think, and we know that. And hopefully, later on the season we can find a way to do that. So we're just going to keep working, and non-conference games like that are good for us.
Your top two scoring leaders, Addison Carroll and Bella Lamp, how have they looked here recently?
Good. As much as they're our scoring leaders, they're just great leaders in general. They kind of right the ship for us in terms of bringing in a focus group of girls and making sure that themselves and others are accountable for, coming in and putting a good amount of work. And they're shooting the ball well. They're being unselfish on the offensive side. They've done a better job of getting others into the flow. And I think looking at box scores over the last couple games, it's been a little bit more balanced. And I think that's going to be huge for us going forward when we can have others stepping up and knocking down shots and putting points on the board for us.
How have Kennedy Wyman and
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
We're here on KSOM on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show as we're gearing up for the first game of our doubleheaders. The Tri-Center girls host the AHSTW Vi Queens. Head coach for the Trojans, Derek Sunderland, joins me now. Coach, how do you feel about your team heading into AHSTW tonight?
I feel pretty good. I think we're a pretty young team this year, but we talk to our kids and preach to them about getting 1% better each day, and I feel like we've done that. Obviously we're maybe not to where we want to be, but obviously it's not the end of the season as well. But we're continuing to get better, and certainly compliment to our kids. They come in each day ready to work, continuing to battle through the grind this time of year and that, and I think they're wanting to take in and learn the new things and continue to get better. So real proud of this group, and they're sticking it out. Obviously basketball is not an easy thing to do right now, but certainly proud of this group, and they continue to come every day and go to work and continue to improve.
You finished last week in the win column against Missouri Valley. Great conference win for you guys. What do you think gave your team the edge in that contest?
Well, I think obviously, we didn't end up going to Glidden on Thursday. Probably maybe a little bit fresher legs than what Missouri Valley had on Friday since they went to trainer and that. So I'm sure that played a factor a little bit, in that. I know Coach McDonald does a great job there over at Missouri Valley and that. But I thought our kids, the heart and pride that our kids played with, it maybe wasn't the prettiest, but our kids continued to battle. We got down 6-0, got down 8-2 early on, but I think that's resembles a little bit of the type of kids that we have in our girls basketball program right now. They continued to battle. They chipped away, and then showed a little bit what they're made of heart-wise at the end of the game, and being able to hold on and take care of business down the stretch there.
Awesome. So what has kind of been the focus in practice? I know you mentioned you kind of have a young team. What do you kind of focus on in practice to kind of get them ready here for a conference matchup?
Well, I think we've focused a lot on just going kind of back to the skill development part, the fundamentals, and that. And then I think what our kids are learning and having to adjust to, especially our younger kids, is the attention to detail. And we've kind of hammered that all season, and it seems like every day at practice, just the little things, having good angles when I set screens, being able to relocate, being able to flare away, being able to pass the ball in the window, whether it's a bounce pass, whether it's a lob pass, whether it's a direct pass, just the little things of what we're going to do offensively and what we need to do offensively to try and put the ball in the basket, and then defensively too as well, just the little details. We can't give up a straight line drive. We've got to know who to guard, how to guard. And, if they're setting screens, are we going over the top? Are we T-boning? Are we going underneath? Just the little details of the game. We don't have a lot of room for errors. So we just keep hammering away at those every day. And like I said, I think our kids are starting to understand the game a little bit better, and they're getting better with the details and understanding the importance of them as well.
Yeah, so you're heading into AHSTW tonight, a team you fell short to earlier in the season, your first time back around on a team, I'm pretty sure. What stands out to you about AHSTW?
Well, first of all, I mean, they're athletic, and they've got some great length, and I think Jason McCall deserves a lot of credit as well. I think he's done a great job with that group of kids. Kind of what he has to work with, they've seemed like they're playing a lot better basketball, and like I said, a lot of credit to Coach McCall, and it starts up top with that group. He's done a great job, but their length caused us issues last time, and I'm sure it'll cause us issues this time, but they're athletic, their length, and they play hard, so I think when you do those things and McCall doesn't have to coach effort, a lot of good things are going to happen for him, but it'll come down to we've got to be able to take care of the basketball. We've got to be able to slow down, and it goes back to the little things. If we can do those little things, hopefully it'll give us a chance at least get a good look at the basket and give ourselves a chance offensively to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, and they seem like a pretty consistent team scoring-wise this year. How do you feel about your defense heading into a team that's been pretty consistent at putting up around 45 points a game?
Yeah, like I said, they create a lot of mismatch and issues for us defensively, just with their size, their athleticism. I think they've got a great 1-2 punch, starting kind of with that point guard, shooting guard, and Bella Lamp, who I feel like kind of not only scores for them, but can facilitate that offense pretty well. And then you throw in Addison Carroll, who's maybe, right up there as one of the more improved kids in the conference this year. I think she's done an outstanding job in improving her game and she's really good around the rim. So, I think that's a 1-2 punch, and then you add the Clara Pace, who I think is a great role player for them and does some good things. And then with the Paulson kids back and playing, I think it certainly adds a lot of depth to their team. So, they create a lot of mismatches and issues, and when it comes to trying to figure out how are you going to slow them down, because I think certainly you're not going to stop them, but how do you slow them down? How do you get the ball into hopefully the people's hands that you want shooting the basketball? But I don't know. They've got so many weapons, it seems like, and they do such a good job, and they're fundamentally sound. So we'll certainly have our hands full on the defensive end.
What do you think is different about your team compared to your last time matching up with them?
I think we're playing better basketball. I think we understand the game a little bit better, and that. And like I said, I think we've improved and we've gotten better. And that, but at the same time, you've got to go out and show that during the game as well on Tuesdays and Fridays and, any game day. So, but like I said, our kids are battling, great group of kids, and really enjoy working with them. They've bought into their roles. They've bought into continuing to work hard and get better, and that. So, I think we just got to continue to get 1% better and that's kind of all I ask of the kids. And I think if we do that, I said we can hopefully, look back and say, hey, it was a successful season for us. We're continuing to get better, especially as a young group.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time very much, and best of luck against AHSTW tonight. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. We certainly appreciate the coverage.
That's head coach Derek Sunderland of Tri-Center Girls Basketball on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store pregame show here on KSOM.
Stay comfortable year-round with Kennedy Brothers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Is your home ready for everything?
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
Country, 96.5 KSOM,
Back here in Neola, Chris Varney, Jack McKee, along with you as we get ready for our doubleheader here tonight between Tri-Center and AHSTW. We have a little bit of time here, Jack. Let's talk about the boys' game because we're not going to get a chance to do that later on. The Trojans boys are obviously one of the best teams in the state in 2A, and they're 9-0 on the season. And it's interesting because Chad Harder, the head coach for Tri-Center, is the uncle and godfather to Evan Harder, actually to Colin Harder, and he's the uncle also to Colin and Evan Harder. So there's a lot of Harders all over the place here tonight.
I was going to ask someone about that relationship because I wasn't sure. I knew they had the same last name, but I was like, was it like a just a same last name coincidence? But no, they're all related, huh?
No, they know each other well. As a matter of fact, H.A. Harder and Colin Harder are cousins, and they are great friends, and they kind of run in the same circles. And so now they're going to be opponents here tonight. So that's going to be interesting.
Well, the thing about Tri-Center is they have so many weapons on that boys team, I feel like. And that's what gave them the edge over Trainer. That's what gives them the edge over the Underwood game that I had the privilege of calling play-by-play on in December. But they're a fun team to watch, Chris, and they're explosive on the offensive side. And we'll see that with A.J. Harder, Cale Witt, two of the biggest guard duo I think I've seen so far this year. And then they've got Tyler Batts as well, who plays a really nice role as kind of like a forward for them. And man, they're exciting to watch, and they'll definitely do some things in come postseason. AHSTW, a team that I also kind of like. They got a lot of weapons there as well. They're still trying to figure some things out though. So Tri-Center, very, very strong heading into that matchup after this one.
Yeah, we saw the Vikings play on Friday, and they lost a tough one to Audubon, where it was back and forth. They actually led it at halftime, but it got away from them about midway through the third quarter. Wheelers went on a run and pulled away, won by 12. It was 50, I don't remember the final score, but it doesn't matter. It was a tough game for HSTW, and then they had to play Saturday. They had to turn right around, and they played Maple Valley Antelope Charter Oak Ute, and they lost in that one as well. So back-to-back losses, actually 3 state losses for the Vikes coming in, and now they got to deal with one of the best teams in the state. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for this girls game. For the Lady Vikes of AHSTW, they're 6-5 under head coach Jason McCall. Kennedy Wyman, a 5'6" sophomore, average 3 points a game. Bella Lamp, a 5'9" junior at 10 points a game. Clara Pace, a 5'10" sophomore, 5.5 points a game. Macy Gosshorn, a 5'7" junior, 4.5 points a game. And Addison Carroll, a 5'9" junior, 13 points a game. No seniors in the lineup for the Vikes, and no seniors in the starting lineup as well for the Trojans, who are 4-5 under head coach Derek Sunderland. Haley Harder, a 5'7" freshman, 7.2 points a game. Josie Payne, a 5'4" junior, 2.9. Lauren Harder, a 5'7" freshman, 8.9. Danica Hoden, a 5'3" senior. Oh, there is one senior. And Macy Schneckloth, a 5'6" senior, 2 seniors. We'll take a break. Our Odehout Farm Supply tip on the way here on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
All right, we're back here at Tri-Center High School. Chris and Jack along with you as we get ready for basketball here tonight. On video as well, powered by Nishtanet. And it's a WIC battle this evening, Tri-Center and AHSTW. And then we're off until Friday when we go to Guthrie Center and see the Chargers again of ACGC as they battle Earlham. And that's our schedule for this weekend. And coming up, we'll be following wrestling as well next weekend. We'll be heading to the John Jay Wrestling Tournament. So that's coming down in Corning. All right, ready to go. Schneckloth will jump it against Carroll, and it's won by the Lady Vikes. And they throw it on the far corner to Kennedy Wyman, and she throws it inside to Carroll. Carroll trying to squeeze it back in the paint and throws it away. And the turnover comes to the Trojans. And they work it into the front court. Haley Harder back up top to Lauren. Lauren in the middle, back out. Haley on the near side. Shot up, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Vikes. So it will be Trojan basketball. And Lauren Harder will do the honors just about underneath their own basket and whips it inside. The shot put up by Hoden is no good. The rebound, though, comes to Lauren Harder. Hoden has it knocked out of her hands by Carroll. And Tri-Center 0 for their first 2.
How about those Lady Vikes jerseys?
Light blue.
Yeah.
Those are brand new because they had dark blue last year, so I hadn't seen them. And they're looking pretty sharp. Kind of look like almost Ole Miss colors. With the basketball up top is Payne. Payne dribbling around back and forth. Gets it off to Schneckloth. Fire side now to Hoden, and she traveled. So a couple of opportunities for Tri-Center. They missed some shots, got a couple of offensive rebounds, but couldn't get the bucket in the nylon. Or the peach in the peach basket. Whatever you want to go. Wyman comes back into the front court left to right for the Vikes. Gets it to Gosshorn on the near side. Underneath is Carroll. And then they get it off to Pace, and a turnaround jumper is good for Clara Pace. And it is 2-0 on the C-Pro scoreboard. The lead to the Lady Vikes. Long pass, and it's off the fingertips of Schneckloth, and it will go out of bounds, and another turnover on Tri-Center. And the Vikes will put it in. And Lamp hands it off to Wyman. And Lamp had run the point the last time I seen AHSTW. That was at home early in the season. Nice pass inside, and the layup is good by Pace. And Clara Pace, back-to-back buckets for the Vikes, and they lead 4-0 on the C-Pro scoreboard. And they give some pressure, and coming into the front court is Payne. She throws it away. Looked for Haley Harder. Instead, Wyman goes inside, back outside. 3 by Pace, no good. Rebound, Carroll, no good. And the rebound comes off to Tri-Center Hoden, and then she gets tied up. And it will be Tri-Center ball on the alternating possession. And we have a timeout on the floor. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kennedy Brothers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And we're back after this here on KSOM.
Big news in the world of plumbing, heating, and cooling. Kennedy Brothers Plumbing LLC has joined forces with Bill Reiner's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling to bring you expanded services and even more reliability. This powerful partnership means more availability, more expertise, and more ways to serve you, our valued customer. Whether it's plumbing repairs, heating solutions, or cooling system maintenance, you can count on us for honest, dependable service. Call us today at 712-828-5942.
So 4-0 AHSTW with the lead in the first game of our doubleheader. And it's Trojan ball, and Haley Harder will throw it in. Full court pressure by the Lady Vikes. We're in the Trojan backcourt. Inbound it to Payne. Over to Lauren Harder. Lobs it back to Payne on the run in the front court. Payne being guarded by Lamp. Gets it on the far side to Lauren Harder. Lauren on the high post. Off to Schneckloff. Comes near side. Payne, and the shot goes in for Josie Payne. And it's 4-2. First basket of the game for Tri-Center. Coming on the near side corner is Lamp. Trying to whip it back underneath the basket to Pace, but it's stolen away by the Trojans. Throw it all the way ahead, and the shot put up on the near side is no good by Haley Harder. And the rebound comes to the Lady Vikes. Into the front court, Lamp on the near wing. Skip pass far side to Wyman. Wyman goes in the lane, falls down. It's a loose ball. Who's got it? I got it. You got it. It's going to be a tie-up with Josie Payne and Clara Pace. And the arrow will give it to the Vikes. 5:15 to go in the opening quarter. We've seen missed shots by both teams. Turnovers by Tri-Center. It's Vikes ball. Oh, Lamp just threw it off out of the reach of everybody, and it's stolen away by Lauren Harder. She goes all the way and lays it up and in.
It's kind of a blown play there, yeah.
Just a pass out of the reach of the Vikes, and it's tied at 4 on the C-Pro scoreboard. There's a lob inside to Carroll, but it's deflected, and then comes right back to Carroll. Bounce pass. Wyman cuts to the basket and lays it up and in. And Kennedy Wyman has her first points of the game. And it's 6-4. Vikes with the lead. Lauren Harder throws it way far ahead to Schneckloff. Schneckloff right back to Lauren. Lauren with the dribble. Goes to the far side and gets it to her sister, Haley. High post to Schneckloff. Nothing there. Gets it back to Lauren. Now she's double teamed. Lamp on her now. Drifting off on the double team is Gosshorn. In the middle, shot put up by Schneckloff is no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's last touched by Josie Payne.
Great effort there by Josie. I mean, that's a good 4 or 5 inch mismatch there on the rebound attempt on Pace, and great effort nonetheless.
Tri-Center is not a three-point shooting team. They only have 3 threes all year long. Cameron Way checks into the lineup for the Trojans, a sophomore. Here's a lob pass, and it's thrown away by the Vikes. A lob pass to nowhere's land. And Jason McCall has got to be upset with some of these passes by the Vikes, who lead it still 6-4 on the C-Pro scoreboard. We're halfway through the opening quarter. Now Carroll steps right in front of Way and knocks it out of bounds right by the scorer's table. And we have our first sub for AHSTW, and Ava Paulson will come in and replaces Gosshorn. So Tri-Center not a three-point shooting team, but 3 threes, that's like nothing almost. I mean, Carroll just stepped in front of the pass and stole it away. Near baseline to Pace. Back out to Wyman on the top of the circle. Far side now to Lamp. Lamp puts it on the deck. Double team, near side Wyman. Didn't shoot it. Finds Carroll inside. Bank, no good. Tipped up, no good. Carroll got it back. Third time, no good. Fourth time, no good. Fifth time, good. 4 misses for Carroll, and then she finally got it up and in. 8-4. Lady Vikes with the lead in the front court. Way got it all the way back out to Payne. Payne with the dribble picks it up, and Wyman just harassing the heck out of her, loses the ball. Coming away with it is Harder. Lauren Harder gets it back, and we have a flying hand, that time by the Vikes, a foul on Bella Lamp. And that'll be her first personal foul. And we have our first foul of the ball game. And going to the free throw line will be Lauren Harder. And the free throw is no good. Tonight's game is brought to you by Bronker Carnes & Carnes, by Cass Health, and by Anita Supply Center. Second free throw here for Harder. Down 8-4, and that one is good. So Lauren Harder with 3. And 8-5. The Lady Vikes with the lead here on the C-Pro scoreboard with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And Wyman from left to right into the front court. And on the near wing, gets it off to McKenna Paulson, who's in there. Get it back outside. Lamp in the far corner. No good. And the rebound comes down to Josie Payne. Back into the front court she comes. Haley Harder right back to Payne at the top of the circle. Payne with a dribble way out. Wyman with a reach. Payne still has control. Payne will dribble back near side now. Wyman stays with her. Now she picks up. Lobs it on the far side over to Haley Harder. She drives underneath the basket. Tries a wild reverse layup, and it's no good. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Vikes. Wyman at the top of the circle with the dribble. Far side to Pace. Launches a 3. No good. Fight inside for the rebound. Carroll has it. It's batted around, but it comes on to the Trojans. And then we got a foul caught on the Vikes. I think it's on Addison Carroll. No, check that. That's not Carroll. It's Ava Paulson who's called for the foul. And so it'll be Tri-Center basketball. Down 3 with 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Schneckloth at the top of the circle. Hands it off to Haley Harder. Off now to Payne. Payne with the dribble. And now she picked up her dribble. Schneckloth was trying to set a pick. Now she pivots around and loses control of the ball. Wyman comes away with it for AHSTW. Another turnover on the Trojans. Back up court. Far side goes over to McKenna Paulson. Near side to Pace on the baseline. Back out Wyman. Fakes the 3. Looks to drive. Double team. Paulson up top to the other Paulson. Ava Paulson. Rainbow finds the pot of gold for Ava Paulson. And we have our first 3 of the ball game, and the Vikes lead 11-5 with 1:15 to go in the opening quarter. Way far away is Payne. Schneckloth gives her a pick. Drives inside. Kick back out. A fake 3 by Way. And now we got a foul called on Wyman with a push. And the first foul on Kennedy Wyman, 13 foul on the Vikes. And the Trojans bring some subs in. Way will inbound the ball for Tri-Center. Kendra Sunderland, a freshman, is in there. Sunderland way out now to Lauren Harder. Lauren with the dribble. Far side over to Sunderland in the corner. Sunderland back to Schneckloth. Or check that. That is Schneckloth. High post, long 2, no good. And the rebound to Addison Carroll. Back up court come the Vikes. Skip pass near side. Paulson won't shoot it. Near corner to Lamp. Lamp whips it back up top to Gosshorn. Around the wheel they go. Far side, the 3 is rattled around, no good. Carroll gets tied up on the rebound with Schneckloth. And it will be Trojan ball. So AHSTW gets the shot, could not get the rebound that time. 34.5 seconds left in the opening quarter. Full court pressure here. Sunderland. Tip ball goes into the front court. Good job by Schneckloth to lay off of it because it was tipped by the Vikes. 29.3 seconds. Trojans will have it. Way inbounds the ball to Sunderland. Sunderland into the backcourt, right to left, crosses the timeline. Here comes the pressure by Gosshorn. Plays catch. Schneckloth lobs it to Sunderland on the near side. A tip ball, but it comes off to Lauren Harder. Being harassed by 2 players, she keeps going backwards. Finds Sunderland. A reach by Gosshorn. 9 seconds left. Sunderland trying to get away. She lost the handle on it, out of bounds, right in front of the Viking bench. And right now, they cannot handle the defensive pressure for Jason McCall's team.
Yeah, they're just kind of pushing him back and not letting him get pretty much anything, and it's really tough to see if you're a Tri-Center fan.
7 seconds left in the opening quarter. Lamp coming to the near wing. Lamp kick in the corner to Ava Paulson. Ava way back out to Gosshorn. They don't get a shot off. Carroll in good position inside, a little too late. We are done with 1 quarter. Your score on the C-Pro scoreboard. AHSTW with a 11-5 lead. Back after this here in KSOM.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
When it comes to internet, TV, and phone service in Southwest Iowa, trust the team that calls this area home. Marnie Elkhorn Communications delivers fast, reliable connections for families, farms, and businesses. And we don't just stop there. We proudly support our youth, sporting events, and all the communities we serve. Because we're not just your provider, we're your neighbor. Now offering voice over IP phone service to businesses. Marnie Elkhorn Communications, powered by fiber, driven by community.
11-5, AHSTW with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard against Tri-Center here in Neola. Gosshorn lobs it inside to Carroll. Nice pass. She got it off a tip and lays it up and in. Carroll with 4. Clara Pace 4. Ava Paulson 3. Kennedy Wyman 2 for the Vikes, and they lead it 13-5. Double team at midcourt. A tip ball, almost a walk by Hoden, but she gets it back out to Payne. Payne with the dribble way far away. Bounce pass near side, and it's intercepted by Bella Lamp. She saw it easily, goes in and misses the layup on the left side. And a foul on the rebound called against McKenna Paulson. Boy, a great opportunity there. And the missed shot by the Lady Vikes. And so far, only 5 points right now for the Trojans. Lauren Harder has 3, Josie Payne with 2. In the backcourt, Payne playing catch with Haley Harder. Goes ahead to Lauren Harder. Lost it, but got it back. Picked up her dribble. Lobbed it up top. Payne and Lauren Harder almost come together. Haley Harder, I should say. I'm losing track of the Harders. And they get it to Lauren Harder, who missed the shot on the near elbow. And the rebound comes off to AHSTW. Back into the front court, Lamp. And she throws it way over on the far side to Derek Sunderland, the head coach for Tri-Center.
It's a one-hander.
Never throw it to a coach, either, especially yours. But, you know, maybe the opponents, you don't want to do that either. Never throw it to your own coach. You'll hear about that later on. Here's a lob pass. Schneckloth on the elbow. She tried to pass. It's knocked up into the air. She got it back. Payne has it. They cannot deal with this defense. Payne in the far corner. Payne dribbling back towards midcourt. Payne again with the dribble. Finally finds Lauren Harder. Goes in the lane to Schneckloth. Back to Haley Harder. Lauren Harder at the top of the circle. Walk with it. Got it over on the far side to Hoden, who threw up a shot. Hit the side of the backboard. And the rebound is loose on the deck and a tie-up, and it'll go to the Trojans. I have Tri-Center 2 of 10 shooting so far in the game.
Yeah, and it's just they're having struggling running their offense, and I think they got to be quicker with their passes, and they got to look for more open opportunities.
Cameron Way back into the ballgame with the Trojans, and she had to beat the shot clock. There was only a second or two on the shot clock, and Way's shot, it's too late. There was only a second on the shot clock. I forgot to check the shot clock. They're dribbling it around, and it ran down the shot clock. So it's a shot clock violation. And Lady Vikes will keep the ball with 6:10 to go in the second quarter. Gosshorn on the near wing. Kicks it out to McKenna Paulson. Gosshorn on the near wing. Inside to Paulson. Turnaround jumper is good for McKenna Paulson. Her first basket. She wanted it too. Awkward angle. She got it in the lane. Awkward. Got it back in for the Vikes. And they lead 15-5 on the C-Pro scoreboard. High post Schneckloth. Near baseline to Harder. Jumper is good for Haley Harder. And it's 15-7. Lady Vikes with the lead. On the far side is Gosshorn. Far corner over to Paulson. That's Carroll, excuse me. She pivots and throws it away. Looking back up top for Lamp, and it's stolen away by Haley Harder. Got it back out to Way. Up top to Lauren Harder. 3-ball on its way is no good by Payne. Loose rebound, and finally coming away with it is Clara Pace. The first 3-ball attempt of the night for the Trojans. Gosshorn on the near wing for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold for Macy Gosshorn. And it's 18-7 on the C-Pro scoreboard for the Vikes with under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, starting to warm up here. They're starting to expand the floor and look for some deeper shots, which I really like.
Schneckloth tried to go near side to Haley Harder. Boy, it was tipped by the Vikes, and then Haley Harder couldn't control it. It was off of her, and a bad break for the Trojans there. Kennedy Wyman comes in to replace McKenna Paulson for the Vikings. And Gosshorn is now running the point for AHSTW. High post, and it's stolen away by Haley Harder. She comes back out of the front court, but was dribbling in nowhere's land and then tried to throw it back to Payne, and she threw it into the Viking bench. No, they're going to say it was last touched by the Vikes, so the Trojans will keep it. They just cannot get balls to go in right now. They're having a hard time with their shooting. High post, Way, turnaround jumper, way off the mark, no good. And we got a foul on the rebounder to go out of bounds.
I'm going to point towards AHSTW's way. I'm not sure what happened.
I think it just went out of bounds. So it'll be Viking ball. And back into the front court comes Wyman. Far side to Gosshorn. Gosshorn lobs it on the near wing to Lamp. Lamp looks to drive. That's cut off. Lamp goes way back out. Inside to Carroll. Double team. Baseline. Pace walked with it. Pace had the opening on the near baseline. All she had to do was dribble it once. She didn't. She slid and a travel. And Harder to Harder. Lauren has it in the backcourt. Got it from Haley. Lauren Harder across the timeline. Guarded by Lamp. High post away. Right back to Lauren. Lauren. Fire side on the corner to Payne. Payne loses control. Wyman knocks it out of her hands out of bounds. 18-7. The lead for AHSTW on the C-Pro scoreboard. 3:50 to go in the opening quarter. Lauren Harder will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Gets it out to Megan Carlson in there for the first time. To Payne, plays catch with Lauren Harder. Now dribbles to the near wing. High post off to Way. Ray loses her balance, but she was shoved. I think they got a foul on Kennedy Wyman, which would be her second. Tri-Center still has not been called for a foul at all. Wyman comes out with those 2 fouls. And Lauren Harder looks inside, can't find Carlson. Near side, Ray fakes the field goal. They get around far side to Haley Harder. Underneath the basket, she stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
Yeah, playing with fire there, driving on the right side, trying to go around. And just one small step, and it's the other team's ball.
And 3:32 to go in the second quarter. And it's been rough going for the Trojans. They have just 2 points here in the second period. And Lamp in the front court gets it to Gosshorn. Gosshorn way far away. Lobs it inside to Carroll. Turn around to her left. Misses the layup. Got it back. Check that. That was Pace who got it back, and she is fouled. Boy, if you're Carroll, you got to find a way to finish those shots. Clara, that's the first foul of the game on Tri-Center, and it is on Lauren Harder. And to the free throw line goes Clara Pace. She shoots more free throws than anybody else, almost the rest of the team combined, and she makes the first.
Remember watching her in softball where she was behind the plate.
And she's a good softball player.
Yeah.
Good athlete all the way around. She makes both free throws, and she's got 6 points to lead the Lady Vikes, and we got a timeout on the floor. 3:14 to go in the second quarter, 20-7. AHSTW with the lead. Back after this on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
20-7, AHSTW with the lead over Tri-Center. The boys' game will follow here in Neola. It's the first exit right off of I-880. So he's having trouble with it. I-880. It's a handful to say because it's 80, and I always forget the triple-digit number of the interstate. And Tri-Center, better job beating the press this time. They get it across the timeline. Lauren Harder to Schneckloth, trying to pivot away from Lamp. Back up top to Lauren. Haley back up top to Lauren. Lauren high post, Schneckloth, no shot. Back to Lauren, 14 on the shot clock. Payne on the far side. On the wing in the middle to Schneckloth again. Lauren to Haley, baseline lob shot, no good. And the rebound comes off to Ava Paulson. Back up court comes Lamp. In the corner, Carroll drives on the baseline, double team, shovels it off to Pace, and she lays it up and in. Clara Pace with 8. Nice play, good pass by Carroll, 22-7. Vikes with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Payne across the timeline, double team, picked up her dribble, got it to Lauren Harder. Lauren Harder in a double team. Oh, Gosshorn came for the double team just a little bit late. She's called for the foul. That'll be her first. And the third team foul on the Lady Vikes. 2:18 to go in the second quarter. And it will be Houghton who throws it in to Lauren Harder. Lauren picked up her dribble, awkward time. People are picking up their dribble in an awkward spot. Here's a 2-3 zone by the Vikes. Way up top to Payne. Payne, far wing, 3 ball on its way for Lauren Harder, no good. Rebound knocked around and Clara Pace comes away with it. Thrown it in the front court to Lamp. Long pass inside, a good save by Eva Paulson. To McKenna, around the wheel they go, far side. 3 ball by Gosshorn, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Schneckloth. Long pass down court, and Payne can't handle it. And it'll go right back to HSTW. 1:40 to go in the second quarter. It's an 11-2 run for the Vikes here in the second quarter. Back up court comes Lamp. Uncontested, gets a pick. Near corner to Pace, almost travel with it. Lamp launches a 3, is no good. Fight for the rebound, it's over the back on Gosshorn. That's a good block. I'll tell you one thing, the Trojans are doing a good job on the boards. Off of these misses, they're not giving the Vikes, well, except for that one.
Except for a couple.
Except for a couple.
Yeah.
But ever since that one time when Carroll was pretty much missing and gobbled up a bunch.
Yeah. You can't really complain too much there.
They just don't have any offense. They beat the press this time. Can they convert? Nothing there for Houghton. Back out. A 3 ball is on its way by Payne, is no good. And the rebound comes off to the Vikes with 1:08 to go in the first half. Lamp lobs it far side to Pace. Back out to McKenna Paulson. Near wing to Ava Paulson. Ava looks inside. Ava gets it back in the near corner. Launches a 3. No good. And the rebound comes off to Lauren Harder. Lauren Harder for the Trojans across the timeline. Lamp lays off of her. It's a lob in the near corner. Try to go right back to Lauren. It's tipped by Lamp. They get it to Schneckloth on the high post. Back to Payne. Lauren in the middle. Schneckloth, turnaround jumper, and it goes in for Macy Schneckloth. Her first bucket of the game. 28 seconds left in the second quarter. And now McKenna Paulson picked up her dribble. Ava on the near wing. Inside to Carroll. Double team. Turnaround jumper off the glass and good. Nice. Shot by Addison Carroll. 11 seconds left in the first half. And the Trojans have to hurry here. Lauren Harder way far away with a dribble. Lauren snuck in between 2 defenders. The bounce pad, the baseline shot is good by Haley Harder, and there's the buzzer. And your C-Pro score is AHSTW 24, Tri-Center 11. Your UGI halftime coming after this here on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Touchdown Beer and Grill in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
GI halftime and a solo dance performance going on right now. Wonderful performance. I didn't get the name of the young lady, but she is doing one heck of a job, and she just looks gorgeous out there on the court with a beautiful kind of a lacy white outfit. Just absolutely great job.
Yeah.
That is not hard to do.
Love when halftime.
Easy to do.
Love when halftime you got your activities going. It's always awesome to have that.
Yeah, I mean, normally you see entertainment during boys' games, but not as much for girls' games, so I kind of like this. A wonderful job.
Round of applause.
It is halftime. Our UGI halftime 24-11. The lead for Tri-Center. And they're going to have another solo dance performance.
Man.
And Jack, I mean, you just look at what the Lady Vikes are doing defensively. The Trojans just cannot find a way to get shots up.
Yeah.
And when they are, they're just not going in.
Well, you saw them switch to that 2-3 zone there about halfway through the second quarter, and I really, really like that. They're not going to be as aggressive in the front as they were originally, where they were just kind of hounding on the guards as they were trying to move the ball. But what that 2-3 zone does, it kind of helps the ball movement that the Trojans are trying to accomplish. You know that they're not going to get too many looks from outside the arc. I mean, the stats on the season prove that. So you're kind of honing in that little box, and that's going to allow you to kind of get closer and closer to those mid-range shots that they're kind of favoring there in the first half. On the offensive side, their AHSTW, they're looking down low. I mean, we knew that was going to be a thing to look at for this game, looking into it. And Derek Sunderland was well aware of that. He mentioned the length that AHSTW comes into the game with and how much taller they are down low, and that's always just a problem. I mean, it doesn't matter how much coaching or how much practice you do as a team, you're not going to get any taller, at least any coaching I'm aware of, than the other team. And that's kind of what Jason McCall has been honing in on for the HSW Lady Vikes, and that's been working well so far for him. If you're Tri-Center in this situation, I think you gotta move that ball around more. And I know it's not really their philosophy, but I love looking at shots beyond the arc. That's something, especially when you're down. You're down 13. You've got to make up some points, and you got to look for a lot of ways to do that.
24-11, Tri-Center with a lead. We'll get you our UGI first half stats after this here on KSOM.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
Big news in the world of plumbing, heating, and cooling. Kennedy Brothers Plumbing LLC has joined forces with Bill Reiner's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling to bring you expanded services and even more reliability. This powerful partnership means more availability, more expertise, and more ways to serve you, our valued customer. Whether it's plumbing repairs, heating solutions, or cooling system maintenance, you can count on us for honest, dependable service. Call us today at 712-828-5942.
According to the mission statement for Conductix Wampler, they are a leading global provider of energy and data transmission solutions to keep their customers' vital business moving. Basically, they care about the health and well-being of their employees, clients, and the community. Their goal is to do zero harm to the environment, and they understand that as a company, they are only as good as the people they have working for them. Conductix Wampler is a proud supporter of all area students and the community.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-2503.
And back on our UGI halftime, 24-11, Tri-Center trailing AHSTW. Did I say Tri-Center had the lead? I think going into the last break. If I did, my apologies. That was incorrect. Time for our UGI first half stats for the Lady Vikes. It is Clara Pace who leads the way. She has 8 points. Addison Carroll with 6. Macy Gosshorn with a 3. McKenna Paulson has 2. Ava Paulson has a 3. Kennedy Wyman with 2 points for the Vikes. They're 10 of 23 from the field for 43%. 2 of 8 from three-point land. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. For Tri-Center, they're led by Haley Harder has 4. Lauren Harder has 3. Josie Payne 2. Macy Schneckloth has 2 points. The Trojans were 5 of 18 shooting in that first half, 28%, 0 of 4 from three-point land, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Not many free throws at all shot, not many fouls called in that first half. I'm surprised the Vikes didn't go inside to Carroll's many times. I thought they'd do a lot more, just about every time. But I tell you one thing, Tri-Center was doing a better than average job of collapsing in on her and frustrating the heck out of Carroll in the middle.
You know, that's what they're focusing on. You just got to work on any way you can to shut down that length, because that's where they got the advantage on you. And if you can shut down, you're shutting down a pretty good portion of their offense. And I really like what Tri-Center is kind of trying to do on that defensive side. But the problem is they still got a young team, and they've got a lot of things to work on, and that'll come in future seasons, I think. And I really like what Derek Centerland is working on as a program here. It's just a matter of time, I think, before this Tri-Center team really figures out their identity, Chris.
A lot of work to do on the offensive end. Yeah. That is our UGI halftime, 24-11. Vikes with the lead. Second half coming up in a minute on KSOM.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak, a clog, or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom? Furnace or AC needs some attention, or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
All right, we're ready to go for second half of basketball here in Neola. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. Well, this is game number one of our doubleheader here between two Western Iowa Conference rivals, not that far away from one another on Interstate 80. And the Lady Vikes lead at 24-11. They start the second half of the basketball. Gosshorn immediately into Carroll, but she misses the layup, and we got a foul on the rebound. And let's see who this is on. It's going to be on the Vikes. It'll be on Clara Pace, her first. Little push out on the opposite side, but Carroll was set up nicely, and she was all alone really in there and just flat out missed the shot. And back the other way come the Trojans. Lauren Harder throws it into Payne into the front court. Payne with the dribble. Gosshorn on her. Way out down to Lauren. Far side now to Haley. Haley Harder. Near wing to Payne. Payne up top. Lauren Harder. Can't get open for a shot. Two hands get in her face. Retreats to Payne. Payne bounce pass. Near baseline to Schneckloff. Back out to Payne. 5 on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to force it up. Haley Harder stops, pops, misses. Hit Pace in the hand. She couldn't handle it. And Tri-Center got on the rebound. Schneckloff drives and misses the layup. Nice idea, but couldn't get it to fall. Back up court comes Carroll. Bounce pass right at the feet of Kennedy Wyman, and picking the loose ball up is Macy Schneckloff for the Trojans. Long pass down court to Haley Harder. Back to Lauren Harder. Lauren drives on the right side of the hoop. It's knocked out of her hands by Kennedy Wyman.
Good defense. Saw Lane there, but just had the speed to kind of keep up with her on the defensive side to poke it out.
Somebody in front of me is eating taco in the bag, and it's driving me crazy. It's like, now I'm hungry. Inbound the ball to Schneckloff. She loses it out of bounds, but it was tipped away by the Vikes. Never knew anything about the taco in the bags until I came to Iowa. There's a pass inside thrown away by Payne, intercepted by the Vikes. Throw it ahead to Gosshorn. Lobs it into Carroll, and it was tipped away by Tri-Center. I've been in Iowa for 30 years, and before that, you come here and you're completely introduced to new kinds of foods, and you're thinking, why doesn't this get out of Iowa? Taco in the bag, loose meat sandwiches, chili and cinnamon buns. I mean, come on. Shot in the lane by Pace is no good. And the rebound is Schneckloff. Back up court come the Trojans. Payne left alone. They dare her to shoot. She doesn't do it. Bounce pass Schneckloff. Turns, fires the pass to Hoden. On the near baseline is Lauren Harder. Doesn't get a shot off. Inside is Schneckloff. Lost control of it with Carroll in front of her. Backs it way out now to Payne. Lauren Harder comes to help. Lauren with the dribble. Screen by Schneckloff. Rolls it to her, but Carroll on her. Schneckloff drives, but they draw a foul. And it's going to be on Addison Carroll. And that means 2 free throws for Macy Schneckloff. Nope, they called the foul instead on Wyman, her third. And 2 free throws here for Schneckloff, and the first one is good. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kennedy Brothers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, by Conductix Wampler, and by Marnie Elkhorn Communications. And both free throws good by Schneckloff. She has 4, 24-13. Vikes with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Gosshorn on the left side. Banks it up and in. Macy Gosshorn has 5. 26-13. Vikes answer back on the C-Pro scoreboard. Now Payne sees a double team. Lobs it over it to Lauren. Lauren Harder with the drive. And coming Haley Harder. Almost threw it into the backcourt, but it was saved by Payne. Josie Payne with the dribble. Staying with her is Ava Paulson. Over a double team to Lauren Harder. Back on the near wing to Payne. Payne guarded closely by Eva Paulson. 7 on the shot clock. Payne, Lauren Harder along 2, no good. And the rebound, Carroll, and she's tied up with Haley Harder, and the arrow goes to Tri-Center. And it will be Lauren Harder that will throw it in on the baseline for the Trojans. Lauren looking inside, can't find Steffgloth. Instead, Hoden gets it all the way out now to Payne. Bounce pass, Steffgloth, high post, far corner to Harder. Good to Hoden, who almost traveled with it. She might have. She lobbed it back to Payne. Still 20 on the shot clock. Ava Paulson went for the ball, loose ball. Ava Paulson dives, now bodies all over the place, diving for the loose ball. 2 on each team, and it goes out of bounds, or do they call a tie-up? It went out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Vikes.
Everyone wanted a piece of that ball.
Man, that was like women's rugby right there. Carroll on the left side will look to drive on the near side, and off balance with a Euro step is no good. And the rebound comes off to Tri-Center. Throw it ahead to Harder. Steffgloth of the high post is good. Macy Steffgloth, she's got 6, 26-15. Vikes lead. And there's a pass thrown away, intercepted by Hoden for the Trojans. Harder throws it ahead to Payne. Payne splits a double team in the front court. Loose ball, Lauren Harder. High post, Macy. Hoden on the near baseline. Shoots it, no good. Rebound, though, to Steffgloth. Way back out to Payne. Reset the offense. Steffgloth, oh, nice pass, but Lauren Harder blew the layup. And the rebound comes off to the Vikes. Throw it ahead to Gosshorn. She can't handle the hot potato, and it goes out of bounds. And suddenly AHSTW fumbling the ball away.
Just got to go back to the basics. Focus on your clean passes and not try to do too much at once.
Cameron Way, a sophomore, back in for the Trojans. And I believe Kai Sunderland also back in for Tri-Center. Sunderland crosses the timeline. And a foul on Ava Paulson right at midcourt. Paulson was trying to deny Sunderland into the front court. She poked at it, reached across, and committed the foul. Her second personal foul. Team third. 11-point lead for the Lady Vikes with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Lauren Harder, way out to Steffgloth. Far side over to Haley Harder. Then lobbed it way high over the head of Sunderland, and it goes out of bounds, heading towards the locker rooms. And the Vikes will get it back. Well, HSTW hasn't had much to speak of here in this quarter. And Jason McCall probably not happy with what his offense is doing right now, turning it over more than baskets made. Abel Paulson up top for 3, no good at the front of the iron. Rebound deflects it out. Lauren Harder is a 2-on-1, takes it herself. Shot is blocked by Eva Paulson. And then we got a whistle on the rebound and a foul called on AHSTW. Maybe a little frustration foul. I didn't see who it was on. No, they called it on Tri-Center. Called it on Lauren Harder. And that's her second personal foul. Lob pass all alone, but McKenna Paulson didn't go for the layup. Got it back to Ava for 3 is no good. And the rebound comes off to Way. Man, I don't think McKenna realized how open she was. Here's a 3 ball that is no good by Sunderland. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Vikes. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Lamp stepping up, shooting a 3 is McKenna Paulson. Is no good. Kai Sunderland with the long rebound. And the Vikes can't make a shot. They're like 1 for the century here in this quarter. Back the other way. Lauren Harder along 2 is no good. And the rebound comes off to Bella Lamp. Long pass down court. Good catch by Pace. Ava Paulson on the near wing. They dare to shoot. She gets into the free throw line. Cutting the hoop, Carroll. Shot is up. Good in the foul. That time, Carroll finished. And has a chance for the three-point play. And the foul is called on Cameron Way, her first. Well, you got to move without the basketball. And Carroll did that. Paulson was up top. It was open in the lane. Carroll found the opening, and this time she finished. She didn't earlier, and then she misses the free throw. Deflected rebound comes into the hands of Lauren Harder. 28-15, AHSTW with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard with about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Way up top to Sunderland. Sunderland, nothing there. One dribble and picks it up. You can't do that. You're in trouble. Payne got it on the lob pass. Payne with a dribble. Near side of Sunderland. Sunderland to the free throw line, and she traveled with it. The ball was batted around. They didn't call the travel. Wade tracked down the loose ball. Then she dribbled it. And, before she dribbled to the backcourt, Derek Sunderland bailed her out with a timeout. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. 28-15, Vikes with the lead. Back after this on KSOM.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
28-15, AHSTW with the lead over Tri-Center. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. Coming up, the boys' game here tonight on KSOM. Now the Trojans have the basketball. Way has trouble getting it in. Got it to Steckblock. Lobs it near side. Sunderland from way downtown had to beat the shot clock and hit the backboard. Nothing there, and then the ball got knocked away from Carroll, and the loose ball comes into the hands of the Trojans. And they get a fresh 30. How about that? Payne with the dribble. High post to Stecklock. Back out to Lauren Harder. Payne top of the key. Sunderland on the near wing. Back out to Payne. Payne looks over the defense. They haven't been able to crack it all night long. Coming out on her is McKenna Paulson. Payne picks up her dribble. Then throws it away. Lauren Harder tracks down the loose ball. She looks to drive. That's cut off. Kick it back. Long jumper. Stecklock beating the shot clock barely, but then it didn't hit anything. And so it's a shot clock violation to the Lady Vikes.
They're just looking for the perfect shot, and that's not always a good thing. I feel like they're just constantly looking for a shot that's just not going to show up. And at one point, you got to kind of make a compromise there and put up a shot that you may not be too comfortable with.
Vikes get it back the other way. Pace threw it away. Intercepted by Lauren Harder, and she goes coast to coast and lays it up and in. Good anticipation by Lauren Harder. 28-17, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Near corner, Ava Paulson for three. No good. Long rebound. It's a race won by Bella Lamp. She wins a lot of those races. Lob pass inside to Ava. Gets it back out to McKenna Paulson. Goes around the wheel, falls down. They call a foul on the Trojans. Well, not much offense to speak of here for HSTW. A couple of made baskets, but that's it. 2 of 6, 2 of 9 shooting in the third quarter. But they have an 11-point lead because Tri-Center's offense continues to be ineffective. Lamp underneath their own basket. Trouble getting it in. Lobs it all the way out. Good catch by McKenna Paulson. McKenna lobs it right back in. Carroll baseline. Jay is good on the far side. 9 seconds left. Payne in the backcourt. Sunderland didn't see her. She was in trouble, but got it to Haley Harder. And at the buzzer, 3 is no good. I thought that was going to go in for Josie Payne, and it's just off the mark. And at the end of 3 quarters, your C-Pro score is HSTW 30, Tri-Center 17. Back after this here on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com.
right, ready to start the fourth quarter. 30-17, AHSTW with the lead here on our C-Pro scoreboard. A live pass inside, gets batted away. Lamp can't control it, but nobody picked it up for Tri-Center. Lamp gets into Ava Paulson. She lays it up and in and is fouled.
Nice pass there by Lamp. She just knew immediately what was going to be open there off the turnover. That's great quick thinking on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, a good job by the Trojans to bat it away, but nobody picked it up. And then Ava Paulson got it on a nice pass and converted. And the foul is called on Kai Kendra Sunderland. And the free throw is good by Ava Paulson, and she's got 6 and a 30.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage.
Early here in the fourth quarter. Payne to Lauren Harder. Lobs it all the way ahead to Schneckloff. Right back out to Lauren. Plays catch with Payne. On the top of the circle. Lobs it on the far corner to Haley Harder. And stolen away by Addison Carroll. To Ava Paulson across the timeline. Nobody picks her up. She drives to the basket and lays it up and in. Everybody was looking for somebody else. Derek Sunderland doesn't like it and calls it timeout. 35-17, Lady Vikes lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Back after this here on KSOM.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
When it comes to internet, TV, and phone service in Southwest Iowa, trust the team that calls this area home. Varney Elkhorn Communications delivers fast, reliable connections for families, farms, and businesses. And we don't just stop there. We proudly support our youth, sporting events, and all the communities we serve. Because we're not just your provider, we're your neighbor. Now offering voice-over IP phone service to businesses. Varney Elkhorn Communications, powered by fiber, driven by community.
All right, 35-17 the score. AHSTW leads Tri-Center. First game at 2 here in Neola. Trojans with the basketball. Payne on the near side. Eyes the full court pressure, then lost the handle on it. Lost in the backcourt, but coming to help is Lauren Harder and gets it back to Payne. Actually, Tri-Center has done a little bit better with the press since early in the game. On the near wing is Payne. Back up top. Trying to go to Schneckloff and lost the handle. That's a kick ball by the Vikes. And the Trojans will keep. The problem is they have not handled the half-court defense as well. HSTW, once the press is beaten, they able to settle back into their half-court defense and do exceptional. Inbounded inside in traffic, and the layup is good by Schneckloff. She was surrounded by a lot of Vikings and got it up and in. 35-19. Lady Vikes with the lead still in the C-Pro scoreboard. McKenna Paulson whips it near baseline to Eva. Back inside to McKenna. McKenna back up top. Gosshorn for 3. No good up the side of the iron. Rebound to Payne. And she'll work it back into the front court. Lobs it ahead. Payne in the front court from Harder. Got it inside. Schneckloff attacks and banks it up and in. Got there just before McKenna Paulson did.
That was just a pass that was such a small window of opportunity. Great pass.
35-21, and back the other way. A 3 is good for the Lady Vikes. Who hit that one? That was
Paulson.
Ava Paulson. That's her second 3 of the night. She's got 11. Back the other way. A rejection by Carroll. They're going to call a foul. Schneckloff will go to the line to shoot 2. Schneckloff has 10 now for the Trojans. The foul on Carroll, just her first. And Macy Schneckloff will shoot 2. The first one is good. She made both of those free throws early on in the first half. Just under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. And right now it's the Lady Vikes by 16. And Carroll and McKenna Paulson both check out of the ball game. Steckloff will hit them both. She's got 12. 38-23 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Gosshorn will work it up court. On the near wing is Lamp. Lamp, I don't think she scored anything tonight. Wyman inside to Pace. Shot off the glass, no good. Trying to get it back, can't. And instead, it comes off to Steckloff. She got it into the hands of Lauren Harder, and she's fouled. And the foul is called on Gosshorn, her third. In the backcourt is Payne jumping around the defense for the Vikes. Long pass ahead. Steckloff on the front court just ahead of the defense. Up top, Harder. Inside, Steckloff threw an elbow, no foul call, maybe a little acting. The Oscars coming up. Haley Harder on the far baseline, no good. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Vikes. Back up court comes Wyman. Far wing to Gosshorn. Lobs it into Payne. Quick shot, missed it. Rebound, Steckloff. And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on AHSTW. And the foul is called on Wyman, her fourth. With 5:09 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Lady Vikes by 15. Payne. She picked up her dribble way deep. Got it up to Lauren Harder. Throws it into the front court to Hoden. Hoden into the lane. Hands it off. Long two for Haley Harder. No good. And the rebound to Gosshorn. Long pass down court to Lamp. Way back up top, Gosshorn left alone for three. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Second three of the game for Gosshorn, and she's got 8. 41-23. Lady Vikes with a lead with 4:35 to go in the ball game. Payne, long pass ahead to Hoden. Hoden, tip ball by Ava Paulson, and she steals it away. Gets it to Clara Pace. And now in the hands of Lamp. Lamp, far wing to Gosshorn. Lobs it inside. Ava Paulson couldn't grab it. Steckloff knocked it out of bounds. Tri-Center's going to bring in 3 subs. Megan Carlson will check back in. She had some brief minutes in the first half. Ray is back in. Also, and I think Kendra Sonderland also back in there for the Trojans. Lamp inside. Ava Paulson goes to her right and lays it up and in. And Ava Paulson now leading the way for the Lady Vikes with 13 points. 43-23, biggest lead of the game. And a timeout called by Derek Sunderland as he saw his Trojans were trouble in the backcourt. We'll take a break. Back after this here on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Pro scoreboard, Trojans with the ball. It'll be a 7-5 record for AHSTW, and Tri-Center will fall to 4-6. And dribbling up court was Josie Payne, and she got shoved. Foul called on Bella Lamp, her second personal foul. 3:48 to go. Payne with the dribble. And looked to go near side. Sunderland had to save it. She threw it backwards, and it's stolen away by Wyman, and she goes all the way and is fouled. And Kennedy Wyman will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, Wyman does not have much. She's only got a couple of points tonight. She averages 3 points a game. She does a lot of other things for you. Great athlete, great softball player. And the first free throw is no good. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Hummel Insurance, by the Touchdown Beer and Grill, by Stein Seed. Stein has yield. By Principal Financial Group with Agent Mark Smith. By Fikes Plumbing and Heating and Services. And the second free throw, no good, but the rebound comes to the Vikings. Both free throws missed by Wyman. Gosshorn for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold for Macy Gosshorn. And she's got 11. What do we have now? Like 4 players in double figures. Pretty much for the Lady Vikes, just about 46-23. Vikes lead on the C-Pro scoreboard with 3:11 to go. Ball thrown inside of the feet of Colby Schneckloth, who's in there for the first time. And a loose ball. They didn't call a foul, they called a tie-up, and it'll stay with the Trojans. And now McCall cleaning off his bench. Inbounded to Colby Schneckloth underneath the basket. Layup good for Colby Schneckloth with 3 minutes to go. 46-25, Vikes on the C-Pro scoreboard. And Wyman gets it off to Charlotte Patty, who's in there for the first time. Patty has it at the top of the circle. Gosshorn on the near wing, throws it into Pace. Pace double team, got it off. Wyman running down the lane, and she stumbles and falls and is fouled again. And Wyman will go to the line to shoot 2. Tonight's game brought to you by Service Master by Rice. Don't forget our player of the game from Service Master by Rice after the game.
Plenty of candidates.
Yeah, it was looking like Clara Pace was going to run away with it, but she has not been as active here in the second half. She pivots around inside, trying to throw a pass backwards, and it's stolen away by Haley Harder. Haley into the front court, back to Sunderland, fakes a 3, lost the handle on it, got it to Schneckloth. Haley Harder looks to drive, and that's knocked out of bounds by the Vikes. Coming up, the boys, Tri-Center boys in between games. We'll hear from both head coaches, Gigi Harris for the Vikings and Chad Harder for the Trojans. And Kendra Sunderland having trouble inbounding the ball. That's a 5-second. Took too much time. And the turnover goes right back to AHSTW. And Macy Gosshorn will work it up court for the Lady Vikes. Lobs it on the near wing to McKenna Paulson. Far wing Gosshorn in the middle to Paulson. Back out. And again, that pass hit the foot of Sunderland. They didn't call a kickball. Haley Harder comes up with it, sloppily dribbling into the front court, being swatted at. Didn't help the matter by the Vikes. And then we got a tie-up, and the arrow goes the other way to AHSTW. So, a tough game for the Tri-Center Trojans, but AHSTW getting some performances from Madison Carroll, Clara Pace, Macy Gosshorn, Ava Paulson having a nice game as well. And now McCall gets Kennedy Wyman and Clara Pace out of the ball game. And more players off the bench. And working it up court is Patty. On the far wing is Madison Holst, and looked to throw it inside, looking for McKenna Paulson, and it's thrown out of bounds.
Pass was just too tall there, too tall for the receiver.
And the Trojans will work it back up court with Haley Harder. Leaves it for Sunderland. And Sunderland with a dribble. Looks for players to develop, move. Harder on the near wing, back out top to Carlson. Couldn't handle it for a second, picked up her dribble near midcourt. Coming to help is Colby Schneckloth. Hands it back to Sunderland. 12 on the shot clock. They played with the shot clock all night long. Bounce pass up top to Carlson. Carlson puts it on the deck, looks for a shot. No good. Colby Sunderland with the rebound, and she is fouled. And Colby Sunderland, Colby Schneckloth. Colby Schneckloth will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Trojans with 1:13 to go. And the free throw is no good for the freshman Colby Schneckloth. Not much room on that bench for Tri-Center. They only have 9 players on their roster. Second free throw, no good for Schneckloth. The rebound, though, inside by Ray, and she is fouled. And Cameron Way will go to the line to shoot 2 with 1:10 to play. And the free throw is good for Cameron Way, only a sophomore. So they had Hoden and Macy Schneckloth are 2 seniors. And outside of that, there's not much numbers for Sunderland. Second free throw good by Way.
Yeah, it's just not fun to deal with as a head coach. I mean, you can't even play 5-on-5 with those numbers.
No, you can't even scrimmage against one another in
tough.
practice. Here's a 3 ball on the far side is no good by Holst. And we got players hitting the deck on the rebound. And I'm off the air. We've been disconnected from the radio. We apologize for that, but every time something, it's always something.
According to the mission statement for Conductix Swampler, they are a leading global provider of energy and data transmission solutions to keep their customers' vital business moving. Basically, they care about the health and well-being of their employees, clients, and the community. Their goal is to do zero harm to the environment, and they understand that as a company, they are only as good as the people they have working for them. Conductix Swampler is a proud supporter of all area students and the community.
We apologize. We got disconnected there at the end of the ball game. You did not miss much. The final score, 46-27, as Tri-Center and AHSTW, the Lady Vikes, get the victory, and the Vikes improve to 7-5 on the season. Tri-Center falls to 4-6. 46-27 is the final score. Quick break, and we're back after this here on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital. And we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
We're back in Neola. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you here on KSOM. Final score of the girls 46-27. And it's kind of, Jack, it's hard to pick the Service Master by Rice player of the game. AHSTW played so well defensively that was really the difference in the game.
Truly was a team effort, I feel like, for AHSTW. They just played great defense all around, and I think one thing they really did well is adapt. They switched to that 2-3 zone. They switched pretty often, I think, between that 2-3 and that man-to-man, and that kind of kept Tri-Center on their toes. It kind of kept them guessing on what AHSTW was going to bring, what kind of looks they were going to bring. So at some points, it was a struggle to just kind of get the ball around when AHSTW was in that man defense. But when they were in that 2-3, finding shots was the hardest thing because they couldn't really resort to those mid-range shots that they kind of like with the man defense when they were in 2-3. So they kind of had to resort to some deeper shots, and we know they're not really used to those shots. And defensively, I felt like Tri-Center was just kind of outmatched there. I mean, it's just a lot of size that AHSW brought to the court tonight. And with the likes of Clara Pace, Carol, and Ava Paulson, I mean, it's hard to pick who really was the standout player in this one, Chris. I'm going to leave it up to you, though.
We'll go with Ava Paulson. She led the way. I mean, she had 13 points, and she is only averaging 5 a game, so well above her average. Ava Paulson is our Service Master by Rice player of the game, 24/7, 365. Service Master by Rice. Paulson led with 13. Macy Gosshorn had 11. Addison Carroll, 10. Clara Pace had 8. McKenna Paulson with 2 points, and Kennedy Wyman had 2 points for the Lady Vikes. For Tri-Center, AC Schneckloth had 12. Lauren Harder with 5. Haley Harder with 4. 2 each for Josie Payne, Cameron Way, and Colby Schneckloth. 46-27 is the final score. Coming up next, it's the boys' game, and we'll hear from both head coaches on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show right after this here on KSOM.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at UnitedGroupINS.com today.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
It's just moments after the loss on Friday to Audubon, but a tough loss. Now you got to rebound against a tough opponent. What's going to be the focus to try and just kind of turn things around and get the guys thinking positively before this game with the Trojans?
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I mean, it was a tough loss against a really good team. I mean, whatever Audubon's record it is not, it doesn't show us how good they are. That's a really quality team. And there are moments where we were a really quality team tonight. And you use the word rebound back. We've got to rebound the ball better, plain and simple. I don't know how many offensive rebounds we gave up, but it was too many. And we did enough right things often enough where I think if we take care of that I think it could be a different game, but that's something that we're going to have to work on. And going into Tri-Center, I mean, they're no joke. I mean, our schedule is pretty crazy. You know, we turn around and start the conference right over, and we get the team that just knocked off Trainer, number 2 team in the state. And they're hungry, and they've gotten better, and they're really well coached. So for us, we have to rebound. We're going to have to make them work in the half court. We got to find ways to free up Colin a little bit more. And we have disadvantages in the half court. We got to take advantage of those things too. So where we're currently at right now, we do some really nice things, but we got to find a way to put 32 minutes together.
But at the same time, when we talked last week, I mentioned that Colin Hunter was struggling a little bit, and then he came out on fire against Audubon, finished with 20 points. So his confidence is got to go up a little bit coming off a game like that.
Yeah, but Colin's a competitor, and we didn't come away with a win.
Right.
And I know, and then that's where Colin's at. I mean, he wants to win, and that's what we want to do as a team. And so, knowing that, he might have some confidence back in his shot, which he definitely should, because that was good. And like I told you on the air, I'm not worried about Colin. But for us, we've got to collectively find a way to get 5 guys on the floor clicking. We need to be 7 or 8 deep. We play hard, so we got to work on some rotations to figure out ways to get a little bit deeper. Looking at Tri-Center, they do a variety of things. I think the last time they played, it was a box 1 or diamond 1, and so we have to be ready for a lot of different defenses and find a way to take care of the basketball, and then we got to stop their offense. I mean, they're a monster.
Well, A.J. Harder, Tyler Botts, but it seems like they're a lot more than that. You just can't focus on it and on one or two guys.
No, I mean, you got to kill Witt. I mean, obviously, a couple big shots against those guys, but he stepped up all the time. They're physical. They crash the boards. Osbar's a handful inside. We feel that we match up really well with them, but the last time we played them really tight. But kind of that senior-led, junior-led leadership and just experience really came through. And so we're going to need to bounce back, and we're going to have to find a way to meet that. And really, we want to push a 32-minute game, put ourselves in a position to win at the end. We got to neutralize AJ, but we know. You got a Botts and an Osbar, and you got a couple guys coming off the bench that can knock it down. So, yeah, they're a full team, and we have to find a way as a team to get a full team win ourselves.
This pretty much starts the second time through the conference. I mean, it was a rough start. Now you hope your team is a little bit closer than the first time around against Tri-Center. How do you approach it any differently, similarly, in this ballgame?
Well, I think we've advanced. We're progressing, even if it doesn't show up on the scoreboard or in the win-loss column. Like, we are getting better. We are progressing. We've got a lot of individuals that are better than what they were the first time around the conference. So when you look at that collectively, yeah, like when we go back through it, I'm excited to see where we're at. But really good teams also got better than the first time we saw them too. So, when the ball's tipped, we have to be ready to go. I do think the second time around, I think the WIC's super solid competition-wise, but I also think there's a lot of really good coaches in the WIC. So when you see them a second time around, it's the teams that can make some adjustments. Not just the coaches, but the players also have to find a way to, get those adjustments and be able to implement them in the game right away, whether it's after timeout, at half, or what have you. And so those play some crucial roles and, crucial points, I guess, in the second half of the season.
Coach, really appreciate your time and good luck here tonight. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
Gigi Harris, head coach for AHSTW, with us here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show on KSOM.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
We're here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Shows. We get ready for the second game of our doubleheader, talking with Tri-Center head boys basketball coach Chad Harder. And Coach, Friday got a good win over Missouri Valley, 82-57, stay undefeated, 9-0. I know your game got washed out with Glenn Ralston on Thursday, so you only had a couple last week. How do you feel about your team coming into this matchup against the Vikings?
We feel good. We feel like we still got a ways to go. We had our offense clicking tonight or on Friday night, and had all on Tuesday night our defense was a lot better. So we just need to find a little more consistency, just playing all the way around. But again, we found a way to win each time, and so we just kind of need to stay down that path.
What types of defenses do you like to emphasize? Where do you want this team to be at its defensive peak?
The thing that we really try to do is we try to have a bunch of different defenses. I don't like getting locked into one defense, because there are just nights where coaches have a great game plan or you don't have good matchups. So we really try to mix it up between zone and man, throw in some junk defense, and just like our kids like to mix it up, because again, like I said, some nights it just isn't going to work, and so we just got to get better though. It's like we just have not been consistent with our closeouts and helping, and when we're locked in, we're awful good. It's just I just want to see a little more consistency.
Right. On offense, against trainer A.J. Harder had a huge game. He had, I think it was 28. Tyler Botts was held to 9. He was in foul trouble. But I think for the season, they're pretty close, in terms of their averages, maybe a little bit closer than they were last year. How do you feel just about the distribution between those two and how that's gone on?
Both of them play off each other really well. Tyler had an unbelievable offseason, and along with AJ, same thing. But Tyler had an unbelievable offseason expanding his game, and that's kind of been the difference. Like a year ago, everything was going to the rim, and now he's added a mid-range jumper, and he's hit some threes, and just added to his game. And again, AJ knows where to find him. They are really in tune about setting each other up and helping each other out. And that's a lot of it. Our game plans, a lot of it's based around them, but we want people focusing on them, because then we can find some other guys open.
What are the challenges with AHSTW tonight?
Well, it starts with the Harder boys, who I know really, really well. They just make this team go. Colin is just an unbelievable player, and a better kid actually, but he just gets downhill. He's super tough to stop, and our kids know him really well. He's come to our camps for years, and Evan in the same thing. You really have to stop those two, and the rest of their team's really good, but I think everything starts and stops with those two. And they are some of the toughest kids I know. So you better be on your game when they're there, and especially Colin's hitting outside shots. He has this whole new dimension to his game. He is ridiculously hard to stop, and then Evan has a great mid-range and floater and can knock down threes. So we know we got our hands full with those two, and the other ones play their role really well. Dayton Osbar is an up-and-comer as a sophomore, and Drew Lee always plays his role really well. And then they got a couple other guys that just they just play super hard, and they're physical and athletic. So we have our hands full, but again, it starts with Colin and Evan.
Well, the last thing you want is your godson to beat you.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Is like, I do not want to lose them. I want them to win every other game. When I look at their scores that game, every game. But the selfish part of me wants to win these games for sure.
Colin Harder is Chad Harder, Colin Harder. Yeah, uncle, godson. Yeah, there you go. He's the godfather. Hey, what's the matter with you? Okay, Coach. Really appreciate your time. We look forward to an interesting game here tonight, and best of luck. Thanks so much.
Hey, thanks so much. We appreciate your coverage.
Chad Harder, head coach for Tri-Center Boys Basketball, with us here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show on KSOM.
Stay comfortable year-round. Big news in the world of plumbing, heating, and cooling. Kennedy Brothers Plumbing, LLC has joined forces with Bill Reiner's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling to bring you expanded services and even more reliability. This powerful partnership means more availability, more expertise, and more ways to serve you, our valued customer. Whether it's plumbing repairs, heating solutions, or cooling system maintenance, you can count on us for honest, dependable service. Call us today at 712-828-5942.
According to the mission statement for Conductix Wamfler, they are a leading global provider of energy and data transmission solutions to keep their customers' vital business moving. Basically, they care about the health and well-being of their employees, clients, and the community. Their goal is to do zero harm to the environment, and they understand that as a company, they are only as good as the people they have working for them. Conductix Wamfler is a proud supporter of all area students and the community.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-2503.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at
Along with Jack McKee, we're ready for the second game of our doubleheader between AHSTW and Tri-Center. And an award at midcourt, I guess A.J. Harder.
1,000 career points.
1,000 career points. That must have happened in the last game. And going to have to do something, bear with me.
Should be a good game here in Neola, I feel like. You got the Harder family. You heard Chad Harder talk about that a bit. Just the family aspect of this rivalry that we've talked about time and time again. But Tri-Center, they're so strong heading into this. They're battle-tested in this Western Iowa Conference, and it should be interesting to see which team comes out on top. AHSTW has a lot of work to do, I feel like, if they want to come out on top on this one.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the visiting AHSTW Vikings. They're 2-8 under head coach Gigi Harris. Colin Harder, a senior, averaging 12 points a game. Drew Lee, a senior, 5 points. Evan Harder, a sophomore, 10.9. Dayton Osbar, a sophomore, 7.7. And Caden Jorgensen, a senior, at 4 points a ball game. I believe that's what they're going to go with here tonight. And actually, I think that's what they are going with. I thought maybe they started Parker Crone on Friday. I thought maybe they were going to go with him. For Tri-Center, Cale Witt, A.J. Harder, Aiden Osbar, Brody Wiedner, and Tyler Botts are the starters. And the tip up and won by the Vikings. And they move left to right on your radio dial. And Colin Harder with a head fake, looking to drive. Kick out to Evan Harder. Back out to Colin on the far wing. Inside to Jorgensen. Banging a lot of white jerseys out there. He tried to kick it back out, and it's stolen away by Tri-Center Botts. And then it's knocked out of his hands by the Vikings, and the Trojans will keep it. Throw it inbounds to the backcourt, and A.J. Harder will work it up right to left on your radio dial. A.J. guarded by Colin on the far side. Gets it off to Witt. Witt, nothing there. The ball gets right back to the official, who was out of bounds. And a bad pass by the Trojans, and it will go to the Vikings. And back up court come the Vikes. On the far wing is Osbar. Lobs it, cutting to the hoop is Lee, but he misses the layup. Jorgensen right over his head on the rebound. And back up court comes Tri-Center. Harder hands it off. Looking to make a move is Nolan Kunze. I should have mentioned him as the starter instead of Wiedner. Shot is in and out, no good by Botts. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be AHSTW ball. Nolan Kunze, a senior, averages about 6 points a ball game for Tri-Center. And nobody yet on the board. Each team misses their first shot of the game. Evan Harder near midcourt. Evan with the dribble drive on the near wing to Lee. Lee up top to Colin Harder. Colin faked a shot. Looks to drive. Hands it off. It's stolen away by A.J. A.J. Harder scoops it up and doesn't get the roll. And the rebound comes back to the Vikings. Ahead to Osbar. Osbar the Euro step. And the shot up no good, but he's fouled. And so Osbar will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Vikings. And the foul is called on Aiden Osbar. I don't know if there's, I forgot to ask about any relation there between the Osbars.
I was wondering that too, but yeah.
You got Osbars, you got Harders. There's a lot of family connection here. Of course, Neola is not that far from Avoca. And, I mean, they're pretty much next door neighbors just about. Osbar's second one is good. And it's 2-0 Vikings on the C-Pro scoreboard. AJ on the near wing, pull up long 2, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Jorgensen grabs it for the Vikings. Colin Harder back the other way. In the corner, Osbar fakes, drives, and rolls off the back of the iron, no good. Fumbled inside, and coming up with the ball is Caden Sandboothie, and he is fouled. And so the foul is called on Kill Witt. His first, team second. Colin Hunter inbounds to Jorgensen. Way back out, and there's a walk by Sandboothie. He got out at the top of the circle and leaned in and dragged his pivot foot. And so Aiden Osbar inbounds the ball to Harder. Back to Aiden Osbar. Up top to Botts. Botts looking inside, can't find anybody. AJ fumbled the pass a little bit. Then crossover, left side over Jorgensen, shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, Jorgensen can't save it. And it'll be Trojan ball. But Tri-Center 0 for their first 4 from the field. They still don't have a basket. Just a couple of free throws for the Vikes. AJ Hunter into his own basket. Lobs it all the way out to Nolan Kunze. Kunze, AJ comes to him. AJ with a dribble, gets a pick by Botts, rolls it to Botts, drives on Jorgensen, shot off the iron, no good, but he is fouled. And Tyler Botts will go to the line to shoot 2. Nice play there by Tri-Center as Botts just could not convert. And the first free throw is good. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Iowa Western Community College, by Hoig Excavation, by Service Master by Rice, by Fikes Plumbing, Heating, and Services. And Botts hits both free throws, and that's all we got. 2 free throws apiece on the C-Pro scoreboard. We're tied at 2, 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Lob of the far side to Sandboothie. Colin Harder for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold for Colin Harder. And the Vikes lead 5-2 on the C-Pro scoreboard. A.J. Harder, his cousin, to Witt. Back in the far corner to A.J. A.J. with a hesitation move. Far corner now driving his Botts. He lost the handle on it, and it squared out of bounds, but off the leg of Jorgensen.
Open lane there, just kind of messed up his dribble.
And we had a broadcast first tonight for me. As I was coming back from my girls' interview, I lost my shoe. The sock came out of the shoe.
Was it because it was untied?
No, it was tied to Osbar. He missed the shot from about 6 feet, and the rebound comes out to the Vikings. I got it back, by the way. The shoe is back.
Good.
Colin Hunter pivots, floats it up. That's no good. And the rebound comes to Tri-Center. Long pass down court, looking for Botts, and it's over his head, tipped by the Vikings. Right now, AHSTW's defense is frustrating Tri-Center, and they're not getting clean shots. A.J. Harder will throw it in on the near baseline. Scoreless so far, gets it into Witt with the dribble on the near wing. Up top, A.J. for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. You're not going to keep him down for long. And A.J. Harder ties the game at 5 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Colin Harder on the far wing to Osbar. Up top, Evan Harder trying to answer. Rainbow finds the pot of gold for Evan Harder. 8-5 Vikings lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Over the head of Botts, Evan Harder into the front court. Stops, misses, fouled. Was that going to be on Nolan Kunze?
Yeah.
Who stumbled a bit.
Yeah.
It is. And his first personal foul. And Evan Harder will go to the line. The only way that AHSTW can win this game is they got to keep this in a half-court style of play, just like what's going on right now. Evan Hunter hits the first free throw. But if this game starts to be a track meet up and down, that favors Tri-Center because their transition basketball is much better than anybody else, maybe one of the best transition teams in the state. And Evan hits both free throws, and he's got 5, and it's a 5-0 run for the Vikings. They lead 10-5, 4:20 to go in the opening quarter. A.J. Harder wants to drive, instead kick out. 3-ball by Witt. Wainbo finds a pot of gold for Cale Witt. And it's 10-8, AHSTW with the lead. Colin Harder on the near wing is Sandboothie. Wanted to go into Osbar, but it's off the foot of Brooks. And no, that's not right. Off the foot of Tri-Center player. I believe that's Bots. Yep, that's Bots. Inbound the ball to Sandboothie. Deflected, but Harder has it. Evan in the lane. Nice pass! And finished by Crone. Parker Crone, and a nice play by Evan Harder. 12-8. AHSTW with a lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. AJ faking it is Witt. At the free throw line, nothing there. Bots travel with it. Bots got it at the high post from Witt and took too many steps. You look back at the officials like, what? Yeah, he traveled. Timeout call. 12-8. AHSTW with a lead. Back after this on KSOM.
According to the mission
When
statement,
it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
STW with a lead over Tri-Center. It's early. Still 3:45 to go in the opening quarter. But AHSTW doing a good job defensively, harassing the Trojans. And they're converting on their shots. A big 3 by Evan Harder, a big 3 by Colin Harder. Evan, left to right into the front court for the Vikes. Picked up his dribble on the near wing. Colin, double teamed. Hesitation move now, triple team inside. Far baseline, Sandboothie barely nicked the iron. And the rebound comes out to Tri-Center. In the far side, bounce pass inside, and Witt finishes, finishes. Tyler Bots with the deuce, and it's 12-10. Vikings with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Colin, Sandboothie on the near wing, back far side, far corner, Evan Harder. Evan pivoting around, nothing there. Picked up his dribble. Sandboothie on the far wing. Inside of Jorgensen, tried to shuffle it to Crone, and he lost it, the handle on it, out of bounds to Tri-Center.
Yeah, ball came in a little too hot, I feel like, for Kroon, who was cutting down.
Dayton Osbar back in there for AHSTW. So is Drew Lee. Jorgensen has a rest, and so does Sandboothie. A.J. Harder back the other way. Picked up at the top of the circle. Witt with the fake. Comes near side. Bounce pass inside. Deflected. Trey Center keeps it. Harder at the free throw line. Buries it. A.J. Harder. He's got 5. We're tied at 12 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Evan Harder looks to drive. Almost traveled with it. Now trapped in the corner. Trying to get it between the legs of Bots, but Bots picks it off. A.J. down the other way. Behind his back. Free throw line. Pull up. Jay no good. Bots pushed off on the rebound. And that will be the first foul on Tyler Bots. We're tied at 12. 14 foul already on Tri-Center in the opening quarter. 2:25 to go in the opening period. Colin Hunter back the other way for the Vikes, left to right. Colin, far side to Evan. Evan with the dribble. Looking for somewhere, a crack in the defense. Nothing right now. Colin on the far wing. Lobs it. Good catch by Osbar. Fakes near side. Off balance and hits it off the glass. Nice play by Dayton Osbar. And back in front goes AHSTW. A lot of initials. 14-12. Turning on the baseline. The shot is good and the foul. What a move by Brody Wiedner. Brody Wiedner with a great move on the baseline. The lane was wide open. Coming in late was Dayton Osbar. He committed the foul. Wiedner will complete the three-point play. Averages 5.6 points a game, and the Trojans lead it for the first time, 15-14 on the C-Pro scoreboard with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Evan Harder, pass inside to Crone, he traveled. Oh, he got it, and he was indecisive. He didn't know he was going to go up for the shot, and the last second he changed his mind to pass it off. You just got to go with your first gut. You can't be indecisive. Witt on the far wing, hands it to AJ. Up top, Witt, open for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, tips out, Wiedner grabs it. Witt at the top of the circle from AJ. Backs his way in. Left side, nothing there, foul. That's the first miss from three for Tri-Center. The foul is on Crone, his first, team third. 1:22 to go in the opening quarter. A lob inside, a lot of traffic, and we got a foul call. The official near midcourt called it. They lobbed it inside to Jaden Johnson, but they called a foul on Osbar. 2 in a row on him.
They're just kind of loading up the post there with the three Vikings and getting a bit too handsy once they put the ball in.
Sandboothie and Jorgensen return, and Crone and Osbar out. Lob it all the way out to Wiedner. AJ on the near wing. AJ, here comes the double team. Lost the handle on it, but it was tipped out of bounds by Colin Harder. They had two Harders guarding one. 2 for 1 on your Harders. AJ in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. A pick. Nothing there from Wiedner. AJ picked up on the far wing, gets it to Witt. Far baseline. Bots. Nothing there. Check that. Johnson. Johnson gets it back. Drives and banks it up and in. Layup for Jaden Johnson. 50 seconds left of the opening quarter. 17-14. Tri-Center with the lead. On a little mini run here, about 5-0. Colin Harder way far away. A pick by Jorgensen. Double dribble to the far side to Evan Harder. Double dribble pass. Inside of Jorgensen. He put it on the deck. And a whistle and a foul called on Tri-Center. When you're in traffic, it's dangerous to dribble the ball. But he got away with it because the foul called on Brody Wiedner. And 2 free throws, that's the bonus. 15 foul on Tri-Center. Jorgensen shoots 2. First free throw good. Trenton Hubner was in there briefly. He comes out. And Nolan Kunze back in for Tri-Center. Jorgensen misses the second, and the rebound to Johnson. 30 seconds left. The shot clock the game clock should be off. Way far away, or the shot clock should be off. 16 seconds left. Up top to Johnson. Johnson swings it back to Wiedner. AJ down to 6 seconds. And a whistle and a foul on Colin Harder with 4.9 seconds left. That's weird when the shot clock had more time than the game clock. They forgot to turn it off. It's bonus time. AJ Harder will shoot 2. The foul on Colin Harder, his first. So both teams committing fouls here in the opening quarter, and AJ is a good free throw shooter, and he hits the first. 4.9 seconds left. It's kind of like a 6-1 run, mini run for Tri-Center here at the end of this first half. Second free throw for AJ Harder. It rattles around and goes in. And AJ with 7. 3 seconds left. Colin Harder across the midcourt for 3 at the buzzer. No good. And we are done with 1 quarter. Your score, C-Pro scoreboard, 19-15. Tri-Center with the lead. And back after this here on KSOM.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, We do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com.
19-15, Trice Center with the lead as AHSTW kind of controlled the early part of this ball game. Whip pass inside to Botts, right between his legs. Jorgensen recovers the loose ball for the Vikings. Colin Hunter in the far corner, out of the wing. Back to Evan, back to Colin. He did a jump step. Check that. That's Drew Lee over there. And Drew Lee did a jump step and he traveled. Evan Hunter is 5, Dayton Osbar 4. 3 for Colin Harder, 7 for A.J. Harder. A.J. in the lane. Got it to Botts, drove, banked it, no good. It was short on the left side of the hoop, but he drew the foul. And Botts, with 4 in that first quarter, will go to the line for Trice Center. And the foul is on Jorgensen, his first. I'm all discombobulated because I forgot my scoreboard, my score sheet. Free throw no good by Botts. I always fill out the score sheet with the names, numbers, stats, and then I forgot it. And then I lose my shoe. And I got it back, but I don't have my scorebook back. Botts missed them both. Nobody wants to hear my troubles, but that's okay. I don't care. I'll whine about it anyway, and I'll get some cheese with that later on. Botts 0-2, Vikings the other way. Sandbooth, looks to drive to the baseline, and has it knocked out of bounds by Botts, or checked out by Wiedner. And now Osbar coming back, and Kipton Lamp, a freshman, is coming into the ball game for the first time. Curious. I don't know what Gigi Harris is thinking there. Kind of at the end of the bench. Lob of the Osbar, and the defense disappeared, and Osbar lays it up and in, and the foul. Tyler Botts called for a second personal foul. They lobbed it to Osbar, and then the defense just vanished. A big mistake by the Trojans. And Botts now has 2 fouls, and Osbar completes a three-point play. And he's got 7. 19-18, Trice Center with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. 7:15 to go in the second quarter. A.J. the free throw line. Kick back out to Kunze. Kunze on the far wing. Kunze to Aiden Osbar. Back to Kunze, looks to drive and draws a foul. Might be on Jorgensen. No, maybe it's on Osbar. Or maybe it's on neither of them. It's on Kipton Lamp, who just checked into the game. Trojans keep it with a fresh 35 shot clock. Wiedner, near wing, A.J. for 3, no good. Long rebound, Cale Witt goes high and grabs it for the Trojans. Way up top, Witt. Witt drives on the left side. Fadeaway, tough shot on the baseline, no good. And the Osbars collide, and Dayton grabs the rebound. Back of court come the Vikings. Colin Hunter on the far wing. Looks to drive underneath the basket. Near side, Lamp for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. That's why he's in the game. Drain a 3 in the corner. And AHSTW leads 21-19 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Witt on the near wing to Kunze. Jump shot at the free throw line, no good. Lamp the rebound. Back up court comes Evan Harder for 3. No good, short. Try to follow it up, but the rebound comes to Wiedner. Back up court comes the Trojans. Nice pass inside Aiden Osbar, and he finishes with Dayton Osbar jumping in his face. First points of the game for Aiden Osbar. We're tied at 21. 5:48 to go in the second quarter. High post Jorgensen. Back out Osbar. Fakes the three. Drives at the side of the backboard. Jorgensen the rebound. Gets it back to Lamp. Way up top. Evan Harder for three. No good. Rebound inside for the Trojans. A.J. Harder comes back the other way. A.J. on the right side jumps up and in thin air puts it up and in. 23-21, Trojans with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Long three, Colin Harder no good. Rebound comes out to Dayton Osbar. Lamp, far wing now to Colin Harder. Colin puts it on the deck, head fake, hands it on to Evan. Osbar, Lamp on the near corner, they pick him up. Osbar, far wing, Harder drives, Evan, shot is blocked out of bounds. Vikings will keep 17 seconds on the shot clock. Parker Crone will replace Jorgensen. G.G. Harris rotating his big guys to try and keep them fresh. Colin Harder underneath his own basket. Fakes, gets it all the way out to Lamp. Lamp back to Colin. Far baseline. Osbar, turnaround jumper, buries it. That is a pretty shot. Dayton Osbar. He's got 9. We're tied at 23. Back the other way. That should have been a travel in the corner. Kunze for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Witt inside to Kunze, and he lays it up and in. He missed it. Witt got the rebound. Kunze with a sweeping underhand layup. 25-23, Trojans on top. 4:22 to go in the second quarter of the C-Pro scoreboard. Lamp on the near wing to Colin Harder. Inside to Crone. Back to Lamp on the near corner. Back out to Evan Harder on the near wing. Evan in the lane. Oh, he tried to get it to Crone right through his hands. Trojans go the other way. Cale Witt waits for numbers. Trailing on the play, but it's thrown away to Jaden Johnson. Evan Harder back the other way. Evan to Lamp. And good job by Kunze to get a hand at his face. Way out now is Evan Harder. Near wing, Colin, long range 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Back in front go the Vikings. 26-25. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. What a game. Back to the way, AJ inside to Johnson. He's fouled hard by Osbar. And that's number 3 on Dayton Osbar. So G.G. Harris risking him in the lineup. I believe that's his 3rd personal foul.
Dayton was on the bench to start the game on Monday or Friday, am I right?
Well, they wanted to get some size in. Parker Crone got the start over Osbar. But Osbar's just got just as much size. Free throw no good by Johnson.
Really impressed by him as a player. He's he's just a wing playmaker. He looks really, really good out there on the court.
He's got to come out of the game now with those 3 fouls. Yeah. And probably won't see him until the 3rd quarter. The flurry of subs in. Tyler Botts is back in for the Trojans with his 2 fouls. Johnson just missed one and now gets another one here. And that one is no good. And the rebound comes off to Drew Lee for AHSTW. Lamp drives and he traveled with it. And a good defensive play that's done by Trenton Huebner for the Trojans to kind of make Lamp stumble a bit on the drive. 26-25, Vikings with the lead. They're being feisty. A.J. Harder will walk it up court. A.J. in the front court. Johnson trying to give him some room. A.J. a long 3, no good. He hasn't made a 3, I believe. No, he did one early on in the first quarter. Back the other way, shot up, no good by Evan Harder, but he's fouled. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. He was right underneath the basket, didn't have the best angle. But he will shoot 2, and the foul is called on Huebner. And that's his first. And Evan Harder hits the first free throw. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Brocker Carnes & Carnes, by Principal Financial with Agent Mark Smith, by Fikes Plumbing, Heating and Services. And the free throw no good. Evan Harder missed them both. And the Vikes lead stays at 2. AJ, out comes Johnson. Near corner, Witt open for 3, no good. And the rebound comes out to Parker Crone. Back up court come the Vikings. Evan Harder wasn't expecting a pass, but corrals it in the near corner. Up top, Lamp. Lee, far wing to Collin. Looks to drive. Underneath the basket. Whips it all the way out. Lamp fakes the three. Free throw line. Lobs it. Evan Harder. He's fouled. Fouled by his cousin, I believe, A.J. Harder. It'll be his first. Team third. And Kipton Lamp comes out of the ball game. What great minutes for him. Caden Sandboothie back in for the Vikings. A little more size. Lob it all the way out to Evan Harder. Wants to drive. Lost it. Got it back to Lee in the far wing. Lee, kick out to Evan. Evan drives. Floater with the right hand. No good. Oh, man. Drew Lee had the rebound, but got a hand in the face. And no call. Back the other way, A.J. Harder. A.J. Witt on the far corner for three. No good. Rebound Johnson for the Trojans. Johnson underneath the basket. Kick out on the near side. Nothing there. Back to Witt. He drives. Bounce pass to Johnson. He missed, but he's fouled. And Jaden Johnson will go back to the line to shoot two. Just missed two early on. And the foul is called on Parker Crone, his second.
Jaden Johnson, another kid that really, really impresses me coming off that bench. It's a really, really solid, fundamental big.
He got hurt during the football season. The first free throw rattles in and missed a chunk of the season off and on. And was a tight end, linebacker, key player for the Trojans. The Tri-Center was littered with injuries during football season. Everybody seemed like it got hurt except for Cale Witt. Johnson makes them both, and we're tied at 27. 2:08 to go in the second quarter. On our C-Pro scoreboard, Evan Harder way far away. Near wing Sandboothie, up top to Lee. Colin Harder, long three in the far wing. No good with the knuckleball. Long rebound comes out to Evan Harder. Evan hands it off to Colin. Colin with the dribble on the wing. Sandboothie trying to give him a pick. Colin Harder drives. Should have walked with it. No call. Got it to Parker Crone, and he forces it up and in. 29-27. I think Colin Harder got away with a walk there. A.J. Harder to Witt. Witt knocked up into the air by Colin Harder. Loose potato. Colin Harder comes away with a loose ball. Back out of the front court. Head fake. He walked this time. Couldn't get away with it a second time. Indecisive. Didn't know whether he was going to pass near side, shoot it, or pass someplace else. 1:22 to go in the first half. Vikes still lead by 2. This is a completely different Viking team than what we saw on Friday night. But, of course, they played good in the first half then, too. A.J. whips it inside. Bots lost it, got it back. Oh, Parker Crone thought he had a clean block, but he's called for the foul. And that's his third personal foul. So the Vikings playing with fire. Osbar and Crone each with 3 fouls. And Bots will shoot 2. And the first one is no good. Tonight's game is brought to you by Conductix Wampler, by Marnie Elkhorn Communications, and by Kennedy Brothers. And the second one, no good as well. And it got tipped out of bounds, but who touched it last?
AHSTW.
So the Trojans will keep. Bots will come out of the ball game. And Brody Wiedner will check in. Inbounded to Witt. Witt been struggling with his shot tonight. A.J. near wing. Wiedner for 3. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. That was Hubner. Trenton Hubner with the 3. And the Trojans back in front by 1, 30-29 with under a minute to go in the quarter on the C-Pro scoreboard. Lee on the far wing. Lee back out to Evan Harder. Colin Harder comes to him. Well, that's a loose ball. Colin recovered it. Scrambling for it for a while there was Hubner. Colin, near wing to Evan. Cutting the lane, Jorgensen, and A.J. Harder was too late. He was going after that ball. He saw that one. His eyes popped out of his head, and he committed his second personal foul. Both him and Bots have 2 fouls. 2.5 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lee inbounds the ball to Colin Harder. Colin on the near wing. Drives on the baseline. There's the double team by Johnson. Oh, inside Jorgensen. Good head fake, and he lays it up and in. The big fella got his first points of the night, first basket of the night. Vikings back in front, 31-30. 20 seconds left. AJ near midcourt. His cousin Colin all over him. AJ still with a dribble. Gonna take it down. Down to 9. Johnson there to try and give him a pick. AJ goes to the hoop and is good in the foul. He'd been quiet here in the second quarter. He took it down to the wire. 4.3 seconds left and a chance at a three-point play.
Didn't seem like he had anything up his sleeve when he was just kind of dribbling, wasting time there at half court. But, man, explodes, hits the gas on his cousin there, gets the N1.
Foul on Caden Sandbothy, his second. And the free throw is good as Harder completes the three-point play. And back in front go the Trojans, 33-31 with 4.3 seconds left. Colin Harder, long pass down court to Evan Harder. It's intercepted by Johnson, who tumbles to the ground, and nobody gets a shot off at the end. That's the end of the first half. And what a good first half it was. Your score, Tri-Center, 33, AHSTW 31 on the C-Pro scoreboard. We're back after this here on KSOM.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Out Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Out Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
When it comes to internet, TV, and phone service in Southwest Iowa, trust the team that calls this area home. Varney Elkhorn Communications delivers fast, reliable connections for families, farms, and businesses. And we don't just stop there. We proudly support our youth, sporting events, and all the communities we serve. Because we're not just your provider, we're your neighbor. Now offering voice over IP phone service to businesses. Varney Elkhorn Communications, powered by fiber, driven by community.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Back in Neola, we have another dance routine here in a halftime. It's our UGI halftime, and Tri-Center holds a 33-31 lead, but Jack, it has been back and forth in this ballgame.
Yeah, and I just want to say big credit to AHSTW. I mean, you're in fighting distance of what we thought was going to be not so much of a close matchup, and Tri-Center went into this with so much love from IHSSA, and to be this close in this game already, a great job by AHSTW. But yeah, I mean, both teams, they're playing at the top of their game, I'd say. There's nothing I can complain too much that I'm seeing out of either team. You mentioned AJ Harder. He's been kind of cold, which I think is part of that reasoning to where AHSW is kind of in this one. Once he gets going, it'll be no telling what ends in that second half. But AHSTW, they're off to a great start so far. I really like what I'm seeing out of their offense. Great ball movement. Center side, they're getting fouls, and that's really, really hurting AHSTW in this game. And that will come to show later when Dayton Osbar, he really has to kind of lay back on the defensive side. Same for Crone as well. So right now, at Tri-Center, got to keep baiting those fouls, and you're gonna put those Vikings down a couple men, I think, and should be a good second half. Chris, I'm excited to see what happens.
33-31, Tri-Center with a lead on our UGI halftime. We'll get your UGI first half stats after this here on KSOM.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
All right, back on our UGI halftime, 33-31, Tri-Center with the lead for the Trojans. A.J. Harder leads with 12, and then a whole host of other players. Tyler Botts with 4, Jaden Johnson has 4. Cale Witt struggled with his shooting touch in that first half. He has 3. Brody Wiedner 3, Trenton Hubner 3. Aiden Osbar has 2. Nolan Kunze has 2. Tri-Center unofficially 10 of 25 shooting for 40%, 3 of 9 from three-point land. And they were, I think I mistotaled their 8 of 20 from the free throw line. Tyler Botts himself missed 4 in a row. He was 2 of 6 by himself. So it was 8 of 18 from the free throw line. For AHSTW, they were led by Dayton Osbar. He has 9. Evan Harder was 6. Colin Harder was 6. Parker Crone with 4. Keaton Jorgensen has 3. And Kipton Lamp with a 3 off the bench. The Vikings shot 50% unofficially in that first half, 10 of 20, 3 of 8 from three-point land, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. So good shooting by the Vikings, less turnovers, good decisions with their ball handling, and they're staying in this game.
Yeah.
And the third quarter was the one that hurt them the most against Audubon on Friday night, Jack, and that they're trying to avoid that here tonight.
Yeah, and I think the question is, how do you foul less? Because, they're not making too many shots when they get to the free throw line, but they're getting there, and they're not going to miss those forever, and that's gonna nibble away at that score there. But yeah, first half, AHSTW looked like a really, really solid top-tier basketball team. Really, really efficient shots, like you said, 50%. And you can't complain too much if you're Gigi Harris to still be in this game. It's just a matter of staying competitive, staying at that top of your game, and trying to just keep this game close, because we know that this team tends to kind of fall asleep in that second half. How do you stay awake against a tough team like this?
We'll see. That is our UGI halftime, as Tri-Center leads it 33-31. Second half on the way next here on KSOM.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories, from the first bite to the last sip. Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
Big news in the world of plumbing, heating, and cooling. Kennedy Brothers Plumbing LLC has joined forces with Bill Reiner's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling to bring you expanded services and even more reliability. This powerful partnership means more availability, more expertise, and more ways to serve you, our valued customer. Whether it's plumbing repairs, heating solutions, or cooling system maintenance, you can count on us for honest, dependable service. Call us today at 712-828-5942.
Are we back here in Neola? Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. 33-31 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Tri-Center with the lead. Vikings will start the second half with a basketball. Remember, Osbar and Crone for the Vikings each have 3 fouls. Harder and Botts have 2 each for the Trojans. And from right to left go the Vikings. Way far away is Osbar. Far corner to Lee. Back to Colin Harder on the deep wing. Trying to get a pick by Jorgensen. Coming out with it is Evan Harder on the far wing. Near wing Osbar dragged his foot. Should have been a travel. Went in the lane, lost the ball. Aiden Osbar comes away with it. AJ goes ahead to Kunze. Nothing there. Will dribble it out. Comes to the near wing to AJ. Near corner to Aiden Osbar. Back out to Kunze. On the high post, Botts. Turns. Jorgensen in front of him. Aiden Osbar and Dayton. Head fake. Dayton committed. Aiden forced it up. No good. Rebound to Caden Jorgensen. Back comes AHSTW. Lee in the near corner. Lee up top to Evan Harder. Evan gets it way out to Osbar. Hands it off. No, doesn't hand it off to Colin Harder. Now picks up his dribble. Lobs it to Lee. Colin at the top of the circle. Hands it off to Evan. Evan shovels it back to Lee. And now a drive by Colin on the left side, trying to get it into Jorgensen. Loses the handle on it. Colin in the corner. Evan Jorgensen trying to get him a screen. Inside Osbar, lost it. Out to Sandboothie, the 3 at the shot clock. Butler checked that. That was Lee shooting the 3, no good. Back the other way, AJ, nice pass. Threaded the needle to Botts, and he lays it up and in. Botts has 6 on the pass from AJ Harder. 35-31, Trojans lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Lob it into Jorgensen, over his head. Botts intercepts. To AJ, double team, off the glass and in. And AJ has 14. Timeout, Vikings. Trojans jump out to a 6-point lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Back after this on KSOM.
According to the mission statement for Conductix Wampler, they are a leading global provider of energy and data transmission solutions to keep their customers' vital business moving. Basically, they care about the health and well-being of their employees, clients, and the community. Their goal is to do zero harm to the environment, and they understand that as a company, they are only as good as the people they have working for them. Conductix Wampler is a proud supporter of all area students and the community.
So, Tri-Center, 4-0 run to start the second half. And Gigi Harris did not want things to get out of hand.
Just got to get that offense rolling again. I feel like they found a nice stride there in the first half. Got to wake back up.
Well, they had some passes, but it went right through the hands of people. Osbar up top to Evan Harder. Head fake. Off balance. What a J by Evan Harder. His body was leaning to the left. He shot at the right side and made it. Aiden Osbar back to the near side to Botts. Spins into a double team. Forces it up, but draws a foul on Dayton Osbar. And that's his fourth. Where did they give it to Jorgensen?
They gave it to Osbar. You can just tell he's putting his hands too far forward, too in the face of the driver there. Got to keep those hands up.
Botts had missed 4 free throws in a row. I think he just missed another one. Did I miss a free throw?
Missed it. Yep.
He missed it. He's missed 5 in a row. But he makes that one. See, I was watching that time. I wasn't watching before. 38-33. Trojans lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Long time to go here in the third quarter. Lee on the near corner. Lee to the wing, to the free throw line. Bounce pass to Sandboothie. Hands it off to Colin Harder. Jorgensen comes out to give him a screen. Can't roll it to him. Stumbles a bit. Backdoor. Sandboothie misses. Jorgensen grabs the rebound. Jorgensen in traffic. Threw it backwards. Was that deflected? No. The official says it's over and back. And Chad Harder was upset with something.
I think both called different things. They called different things. Yeah.
Well, that's what he was upset at. One official says it was tipped, and the other official says it was not. Okay, so Vikings keep it. Sandboothie way out to Evan Harder. Near wing to Colin. Witt, hand in his face, got by him over Osbar. No good. Rebound, Lee had it, but A.J. Harder stuck in behind him and knocked it out of bounds. So the Vikings will keep it, down 5. Underneath the basket, got it to Sandboothie, he was wide open. I don't know, and they called a foul too. Wow. How Tri-Center could have a breakdown like that, I will never know. The foul on Aiden Osbar. That's something that Chad Harder, if he had any hair, he'd lose it on that one. Caden Sandboothie will miss the free throw. Aiden Osbar the rebound. Lead is cut to 3, 38-35. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. C-Pro scoreboard. AJ, pull-up jumper, banks it in. AJ Harder with 16. Lead back to 5, back the other way. Lee attacks, charge on Drew Lee.
Got his elbow in front of him, pushed his stomach back, and yeah.
Good job by Cale Witt to draw the charge. No Oscar on that one. That was all Witt, who has struggled with his shooting, but made a good defensive play there. AJ left to right for the Trojans. Johnson into the game. Witt in the near corner. Drives in the lane. Pull-up jumper. Tough shot. In and out. No good. Jorgensen the rebound. Back up court comes Colin Harder. Colin on the near wing. Colin shake and bake. Lost the handle on it. Hot potato comes out to Sandboothie. Evan Harder. Near side to Lee. Lee, far side to Colin Harder. Colin puts it on the deck. Got it away. Inside, back outside to Colin Harder from Sandboothie. Inside Sandboothie. Kick back out. 3 ball. Lee, no good. And the rebound comes off to Tri-Center. Quick movement by the Vikings, but the Trojans rotated. Harder in the lane, and the floater up and in. Timeout, Vikings. 4:05 to go in the third. 7-point lead, biggest of the game for Tri-Center, 42-35. Back after this here on KSOM.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-2503.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please.
So AHSTW trying to hang in there, but the Trojans trying to slip away from the Vikings, 42-35. Vikings are seamen, and they got to get their shooting legs on them.
Yeah, and we mentioned A.J. Harder, 9 points in that first half. He has that in the second 4 minutes of the second half here. He's really warming up.
Kipton Lamp in the ball game for HSTW. There's a deflected pass, comes to Lamp. Double team. Now they show him respect after hitting a three early on. Colin Hunter with a head fake. Nothing there. Back out. Sandboothie. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. An unlikely three by Caden Sandboothie. Back the other way. Ball deflected, but the Tri-Center Trojans have it. A.J. Harder drives in the lane. Up and no good. Jorgensen got a tip on it. Goes out. Colin Harder ahead to Evan. He was trailed by Witt, but he banks it up and in. Wowzers. Back to a 2-point lead, 42-40. 3:15 to go in the third quarter on the C-Pro scoreboard. A.J. Harder, far corner, up now far wing to Johnson. Up top to Kunze, and he threw it away into the bench. He thought A.J. Harder was there on the wing, he wasn't. And a turnover, unforced error, gives it to the Vikings. Now on a 5-0 run. Evan Harder way far away. And they slow it down a little bit, try and catch their breath. Now start to move. Evan Harder with a dribble. Jorgensen comes out with it on the near wing. Jorgensen puts it on the deck, back out to Lamp. Get a hand in his face. Far wing Collin. Inside of Jorgensen, double team, trailing Lamp. He tried to get a shot off, but he was deflected and fouled. Are they going to say in the act of shooting? I think they are. And the foul is on A.J. Harder, his third.
Just so impressed with Vikings ball movement. It's really, really astounding. They're for how fast they're moving around. They're not making many mistakes pretty much.
Kipton Lamp misses the first free throw for HSTW. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Kennedy Brothers. Plumbing, heating, cooling. And the free throw is good by Kipton Lamp on the second one. And he's got 4. And it cuts the lead down to 1, 42-41, under 2:30. And now a drive by Botts, and he's fouled. Tyler Botts got low on the blocks that time and drew the foul. I think that's what Tri-Center needs to do, attack inside and force fouls. Sandboothie gets called for his third, and Botts hits the free throw.
Yeah, because they're fouling quite a bit, and they got 3 players with 3 fouls or more now.
Evan Harder comes out of the ball game. So you got Jorgensen, Sandboothie, Colin Harder, Kipton Lamp, and Drew Lee out there right now for the Vikings. Botts' second one is good. And Botts, he's got 9, 44-41, Tri-Center with a lead, 2:27 to play in the third. Lamp in the lane, they leave him alone, and he misses. Jorgensen goes high, got the rebound, and he's fouled by Johnson. I think that's Jaden Johnson's first. Parker Crone is going to return. It is the first on Johnson. They're going to say a non-shooting foul. Inbound the ball to Sandboothie. Lamp up top to Lee. Far wing to Colin Harder. Witt lays off of him. Colin Harder trying to get a screen, launches a 3, no good. Boy, going high, Crone for the rebound, and going into the bench was A.J. Harder to save it for the Trojans. A.J. gets it back with 2 minutes to go. Backdoor, nothing there. Back to A.J. Far baseline, floater, no good. Ball stripped away, loose on the deck. Who's got it? I got it, you got it. Timeout, Vikings. What a job by Colin Harder to somehow get it to Drew Lee. And they call a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:49 to go in the third. Trojans by 3. Back after this on KSOM.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
4-41. AHSTW is giving Tri-Center all they can handle. 1:49 to go in the third quarter. What a game by the Vikes. They got thrashed by Maple Valley Saturday. Gave up a lead against Audubon at half in a close game and lost by 12. And they're hanging around.
Yeah. 2-7 going into this game, and by
2-8 actually.
2-8, and by no means they're a 2-8 team.
No, they're playing much better than that. Up top, Sambuthi telegraphed his pass. A.J. Harder stays inbound by the scores table all the way. No good, but he's fouled. And A.J. Harder, great defensive play, will go to the line to shoot 2. See, the foul is called on Kipton Lamp, his second. A.J. Harder with 18 points on the game, but he misses the first one.
Don't see that very often.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Varney and Elkhorn Communications, by Conductix Wampler. Second one by Harder, and he makes that one. 19 for A.J. 4-point lead for the Trojans. 45-41 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Under a minute and a half to go in the third. And a steal by Cale Witt in front of Lamp. Then he threw it away. The ball gets batted around like a ping pong. And it ends up in the Tri-Center bench, and I got no idea whose ball it is.
Neither do the refs, but they got to point it some way.
Well, it'll be Tri-Center with the ball. That ball got batted up into the air. Witt with the steal, threw it up for grabs, and I think about 10 players touched it. Inbound it to A.J. Harder. Harder lobs it inside. Botts with the catch, in trouble. Hands it off on the near side. And now I got to stand up because the students are standing up. The ball was batted out of bounds by the Vikings. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Throw it all the way into the backcourt to A.J. Harder. A.J. from left to right with the dribble on the near wing. Crossover, free throw line, missed it. Rebound comes off to Drew Lee, or to Colin Harder. Back up court he comes in the lane, lost the handle on it. Botts to A.J. A.J. in the near corner, guarded by Evan Harder. Drives on the baseline, shot up, no good. Parker Crone, the rebound for the Vikings. Throw it ahead to Colin Harder. Colin Harder on the far wing. Free throw line, hesitation move. Kunze in front of him, pivots. Back out, Sambuthi for three. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. A 1-point lead for the Trojans with 22 seconds left on a big three by Sambuthi, who has kept him in this game in this third quarter. A.J. Harder near midcourt. His cousin Colin guarding him. 10 seconds left. Far wing to Johnson. Up top to Botts. Botts. A.J. 3 seconds left. Launches a three. Air ball, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. 0.4 seconds left.
You know, Colin Harder, though, I bet he puts a shot up.
Well, it's got to be, you pretty much got to catch and shoot it. Nope, wouldn't count.
Oh, hit the net.
It hit the net, but underneath the net. It was right on target, though. I don't know if it would have counted. And it was the length of the court. That's the end of three quarters. 45-44, Tri-Center with the lead. Can the Vikings pull off the upset? Back after this on KSOM.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Farm Supply.
Tri-Center with the ball. Collision at the top of the circle. Botts and Colin Harder, the foul called on Colin Harder. His second. 45-44. Tri-Center with the lead. They beat Underwood right at the end of the December, just before the winter break. Then they upset Trainer, their first game in January. Now we got a hand check foul on Sandboothie. That's not a good foul on Sandboothie, his fourth. Boy, you just don't want to use up those fouls like that. Harder lost the ball. It was touched by Colin Harder. AJ on the ground. Got it to Eden Osbar. Witt right back to AJ. AJ across the timeline, left to right. Drives in the lane. Underhand scoop. No good. Eden Osbar grabbed the rebound and a foul called. And it's going to be on, I think, somebody from the Vikings. Who was it on? What's on? Caden Sandboothie, and he fouls out of the game.
Oh, man.
He had 8 points in that third quarter, and they just kept him in there, and he fouls out of the ball game. Inbounded, and we got another foul.
Man.
This one on Jorgensen, and Tyler Botts was fouled. That's only the second, I believe, on Jorgensen. So he still has fouls to give. Inbound the ball inside, rejected by Crone, but Witt, who got rejected, got the ball back. Lobs it back to AJ. AJ with a dribble, long three-pointer. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. A big three by AJ Harder early in the fourth quarter. And Tri-Center leads 48-44 on the C-Post scoreboard with 7:08 to go. Evan Harder up top. Lamp on the far wing. Hit a three earlier. Back out to Colin Harder. Colin lobs it inside of Jorgensen. Shovels it back to Evan. Lamp, near wing to Colin. Drives, floater off the glass. No good. Osbar the rebound. Throws it ahead. Inside, no good. Followed up and in by A.J. Harder after the Botts miss. 50-44. A.J. Harder starting to take control of this game. Timeout Vikings. 6:33 to go. Back after this on KSOM.
When it comes to internet, TV, and phone service in Southwest Iowa, trust the team that calls this area home. Varney Elkhorn Communications delivers fast, reliable connections for families, farms, and businesses. And we don't just stop there. We proudly support our youth, sporting events, and all the communities we serve. Because we're not just your provider, we're your neighbor. Now offering voice-over IP phone service to businesses. Varney Elkhorn Communications, powered by fiber, driven by community.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
All right, AHSTW with the ball, down 6, 50-44. here in the fourth quarter. Lamp inside of Jorgensen, deep, lost it. Crone puts it up and in with a nice soft touch. Crone has 6. 50-46, Trojans with the lead. Harder to Botts, jump step, shut up, blocked, got it back. Double team, blocked by Jorgensen. Lamp the rebound, lobs it in to Colin Harder. Colin stripped by AJ, got it back. Lamp at the high post. Jorgensen backs in. Offensive charge on Jorgensen. The smaller Kunze drew the charge.
Just embracing the mismatch there. Fell as soon as he got bumped, and it's a little acting there, but great acting.
Kunze giving up a lot of tonnage on that one. Just under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tri-Center trying to put away AHSTW, who won't go away. Witt in the near corner. He's not shooting it now. AJ, double team, Lamp comes and strips it away. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball on the baseline.
Osbar's back in there.
That's Jaden Johnson who comes in for Aiden Osbar. But Dayton Osbar, you're right, is on the floor for the Vikings with 4 fouls. Lob it to Johnson. AJ, floater over Jorgensen, no good. Rebound inside. Botts rejected by Osbar. Back up court, Colin Harder. Colin on the near wing. Way up top to Osbar. Hands it off to Lamp. Up top to Lee. Colin near wing for 3. No good. Didn't hit anything. Loose rebound. Lee had it. He tried to shovel it
Gonna stay here
to Osbar, but it was deflected off a foot of Tri-Center out of bounds.
For Osbar to go for that block on the other side with 4 fouls, I don't know how he does that, but man, what a gutsy move.
15 on the shot clock. Osbar at the top of the circle. Inside of Jorgensen, back in on Johnson. Kick out, Colin for 3. Air ball. Rebound inside to Lee, and he's fouled. Johnson trying to plead his case, saying it was Jorgensen who shoved me. But it's not going to work. Fall on deaf ears. And that's number 2 on Johnson. Only the first team foul, though, on the Trojans. Already 5 fouls on the Vikings. Lamp at the top of the circle. Far wing to Colin Harder. Defender falls down. Baseline J, no good. Rebound thrown ahead. Cale Witt, easy layup. And it's 52-46, Tri-Center with the lead. 4:47 to play in the fourth quarter. Osbar out to Lamp. Lamp hands it off to Colin Harder. Colin with the dribble. Colin near side, trying to get inside to Jorgensen. Lee in the near corner, now to the wing. Colin drives baseline. Trying to kick, throw it all the way out to Osbar, but it's stolen by Kunze. That time, Colin was trying to do too much. And A.J. Harder across the timeline will take a little air out. Get it on the near side to Witt on the wing. Witt hands it A.J. A.J. trying to drive on Colin Harder, his cousin. Off to Johnson on the high post. Johnson at the free throw line. Looking for somebody to throw to. Gets it to Witt. Witt on the near wing. Johnson trying to give him a screen. Witt, Jorgensen covered him. Up top, Botts traveled.
Oh.
Botts took an extra step at the top of the key. Evan Harder comes back in, replacing Drew Lee for AHSTW.
Vikings got to start looking down low here, I feel like. We've seen Colin Harder trying to make shots for himself that haven't been working. You got Jorgensen down low, who's been really, really doing good all night.
Evan Harder near midcourt. Bounce pass near wing to Colin Harder. Colin all alone is Osbar, but he missed the reverse layup. Rebound to the Trojans. Throw it all the way. Witt beat everybody, and he lays it up and in. 2 big buckets by Cale Witt for the Trojans, and they lead by 8. 3:35 to play. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this here on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, Neighbors caring for neighbors.
(54-46). Tri-Center with the lead over AHSTW, who refuses to go away. But the Trojans have the biggest lead of their game, 8. It's never been double digits. It's been close most of the way. Tri-Center has steadily, kind of slowly, methodically grown the lead here in the fourth quarter.
They're going to try to waste time here, and you gotta put a stop to them when it matters.
AHSTW, they just need a bucket, a couple of buckets, and a stop or two, and they're right back in it.
Yeah.
But it has to start now with 3:33 to go. As Colin Harder goes right to left. Evan Harder on the near wing. Jorgensen banging inside on Johnson. They won't get it to him. Osbar way out to Lamp. Lamp lost the handle on it. It's tipped to the backcourt by Kunze. But Evan Harder has it up top for 3. Air ball. And the rebound comes off to Tyler Botts. Back up court comes A.J. Harder. I got to stand up again. A.J. drives. Nice pass. And Botts finishes. And the lead is 10, under 3 minutes to go. 56-46 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Colin Hunter underneath the basket. Johnson in front of him, forced it up. No good. Johnson the rebound. Harder shuffles it inside looking for Botts. It's stolen away, but Lamp had it and ran out of bounds. Momentum carried him there. And the Trojans will get it back. And now Osbar checks out of the ball game. And see who replaced him. Crone back in there. And Kunze with the basketball. He'll dribble it out. Take some air out with 2.5 to play. Up by 10. Kunze. Lamp out with him. Trying to get it to A.J. Colin covered him like a blanket. Up top to Witt. Witt wants to drive. Pull up Jay. No good. Nothing going in for Cale Witt. The rebound comes to Kipton Lamp. Lamp has it in the front court after playing catch with Evan Harder. Colin Harder in traffic. Shot is up. No good. Crone can't grab the rebound. And back comes the Trojans at the 2-minute mark. A.J. Harder. Crone almost got a piece of him. I thought that was a foul for a second, but it's not. AHSTW is in the double bonus. So any foul will send the Trojans to the line. A.J. just dribbling out with it near midcourt. A.J. picks it up, throws it on the near wing. Gets it back from Witt. Launches a long 3 off balance. No good. Tipped up. And we got a foul called in the open court on Tyler Botts. And that'll be his third, but a non-shooting foul. Boy, if AHSTW comes up empty on this possession,
it's about over.
It's about over. They're down 10 with 1:31 to play. And Colin Harder into the front court. Double high post up top with Crone and Chort. Far wing, Evan Harder for 3. No good, but he's fouled. And Evan Harder is going to shoot 3 free throws. And that's just what head coach Chad Harder did not want. And the foul is called on Jaden Johnson, his third. Trying to contest the 3, and he fouled Evan Harder, and he gets 3 for AHSTW. And he misses the first. And that's an ouchie.
Yeah.
That hurts. Second one for Evan Harder. He's no good again, and he's upset with himself. He just short-armed it. Maybe tired, although he's been sitting on the bench for a little bit, but 2 misses in a row for Evan Harder.
Make this one, cut it to 3 possessions.
And he does make the third. Evan Harder with 11 on the night. And a timeout on the floor. 56-47, Tri-Center with a lead, 1:19 to play in the game. Back after this on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Trojans by 9, 1:19 to play. Trojans have the ball. Jaden Johnson to inbound it. Gets it to A.J. Harder. Harder on the run into the front court. Colin comes out to him. And a bump. Colin Harder, that's a ticky-tack foul. I agree with you, Colin. That's a ticky-tack.
Yeah.
He just bumped him. You just got to let that one go.
Bumped him a little bit.
A.J. Harder will shoot 2. Colin says that's nothing, man. That's just playing basketball. And AJ hits the free throw.
You probably had bigger bumps coming.
Yeah, if you're gonna foul him. You know, don't just bump him. Little light tap, little chest bump. That's just Cousins playing. AJ Harder's second one. It's more than a 3-possession game though. And the second one rattles in for A.J. Harder. And he's got 26. The lead is 11. 1:10 to go. Back the other way. Colin Harder, jump step, and got to the right and lays it up and in. His first points of the second half. But then they commit, throw it ahead, and Tyler Botts lays it up and in. Or check that was Brody Wiedner who put it up and in. 60-49, 50 seconds left, and then back the other way. A running shot by Colin Harder. And a timeout by AHSTW. But too little, too late. 47.6 seconds left. Vikings trail by 9. Back after this here on KSOM.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
Tri Center trying to go to 10-0 on the season. Chad Harder trying to beat his godson and his nephews, Evan and Colin Harder. We had 2 Harders for the Tri Center girls team, 2 Harders for the AHSTW boys team. We had Osbars. We got everything. And Colin Harder commits a foul in the backcourt or the front court for Tri Center. And A.J. Harder will go to the line to shoot 2. And that's the 4th foul on Colin Harder. And A.J. 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in the second half. And the free throw rattles out and back in. And gets the hometown bounce. 43 seconds left. A 10-point lead for Tri Center. And A.J. Harder will get another free throw attempt for the Trojans. And he's short, no good. Tipped out of bounds or foul over the back on Aiden Osbar, I think. And that means, well, it's not the 15 foul. 10-point lead for the Trojans. Colin Harder. And trying to do too much, but he drew a foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. He was off balance big time. He's just trying to create room when there was no room to create. And somehow we got a foul called on Trenton Hubner. And the free throw is no good. 37 seconds left.
It's a great effort. A great effort tonight for the Vikings.
They played their guts out.
Yeah, and can't be too disappointed if you're Gigi Harris.
They'll be disappointed with a loss, but Colin Harder makes the second one. He's got 11. Osbar to A.J. Harder. A.J. has taken over this game pretty much here in the second half. They throw it ahead, and Wiedner just waited for a second, and he lays it up and in. And there's the dagger. 20 seconds left. Colin Harder will drive again. Pivots, banks it in again. 12 seconds left. A.J. Harder, they're not going to even let him dribble it all the way out. Now they will. He's near midcourt, and that does it. 63-54 is the final score. Coming up, our Service Master by Rice player of the game. Guess who that is? That's coming up. And we wrap up our night here on KSOM.
Animal nutrition is our passion. We carry the top nutrition brands in the industry, as well as work closely with nutritionists industry-wide to formulate and mix our own cattle.
Big news in the world of plumbing, heating, and cooling. Kennedy Brothers Plumbing LLC has joined forces with Bill Reiner's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling to bring you expanded services and even more reliability. This powerful partnership means more availability, more expertise, and more ways to serve you, our valued customer. Whether it's plumbing repairs, heating solutions, or cooling system maintenance, you can count on us for honest, dependable service. Call us today at 712-828-5942.
According to the mission statement for Conductix Wampler, they are a leading global provider of energy and data transmission solutions to keep their customers' vital business moving. Basically, they care about the health and well-being of their employees, clients, and the community. Their goal is to do zero harm to the environment, and they understand that as a company, they are only as good as the people they have working for them. Conductix Wampler is a proud supporter of all area students and the community.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-2503.
All right, final score here tonight on the boys, 63-54. Tri-Center with the win, and they go to 10-0 on the season. AHSTW falls to 2-9. But, man, Jack, they gave this Trojan team just a wee bit of a scare.
Yeah, and really, really solid. Like we always mention, first half AHSTW, they just look so strong, very, very efficient, and hustled very, very hard in that first half. And you got to respect them. They really, really came out and fought well against a number 5 ranked Tri-Center team. In that second half, they started to fall short a bit. They started taking less efficient shots. A lot of it was coming from Colin Harder, who was really, really driving, really, really playing with a lot of heart out there, but a lot of the shots he was going for weren't falling in. And A.J. Harder started to light up there in that second half. He had a lot of options on the court, which I really, really thought was kind of a change of pace from what I normally see when I look at this team. Passing it to Jaden Johnson looked really, really good out there. Cale Witt especially woke up in that second half as well. He had some really, really nice turnovers, pickaways there in the second half, which he was able to translate into easy points on the other side of the court. And ultimately, Tri-Center, I think they just outmatched AHSTW, but it was a really, really hard-fought battle here. But we got to give credit to A.J. Harder. I feel like just a kid who came out, scored 27, I believe. What a performance from him.
Yeah, he is our Service Master by Rice player of the game. Why not? Because when the game was in doubt late in that third quarter, A.J. Harder took over the ball game. He had a big three in that fourth quarter. That kind of keyed things for the Trojans. He led the way with 27 points. 24-7, 365 Service Master by Rice player of the game is A.J. Harder. Tyler Botts had 11 for Tri-Center. Cale Witt, 7. Brody Wiedner, 7. Jaden Johnson, 4. Trenton Hubner, 3. Nolan Kunze, 2. Aiden Osbar, 2. Unofficially, I had Tri-Center 21 of 50 for the game, just a shade under, right around 40%. For AHSTW, Colin Harder led with 13. Evan Harder at 11. Caden Sandbooth, he had 8 in the third quarter to keep his team in the game. Dayton Osbar had 9 but did not score in the second half with foul trouble. Parker Crone had 6. Kipton Lamp, who didn't even play, didn't see him play on Friday, and he gave him 4. Caden Jorgensen held to 3 tonight. Unofficially, I had HSTW at 19 of 42 for the game. Not bad shooting at all for the Vikings, but they're going to come up short here tonight. Earlier in the girls' game, it was won by the Lady Vikes. They won that one 46-27, so it's a split here in Neola. And, Jack, we get a couple of days off here, a couple of nights off, and then we'll see ACGC again on Friday as they battle Earlham in a West Central Conference showdown.
Yeah, last saw them against AHSTW here. And ACGC girls, they look really, really good in that game. We saw from beyond the arc, they were just automatic in that one. They're a fun team to watch. On the boys' side, I think AHSTW won that game, if I'm not mistaken. But ACGC boys, they're athletic. They got a lot of speed. A lot of them came straight from that gridiron onto the court, and should be a good doubleheader there on Friday.
The ACGC lost to Exira HK on Saturday, so I forget who they play tonight, but they're on the court tonight in West Central action. But we'll see them Friday against the Cardinals in Guthrie Center. So I want to thank all of our coaches here tonight, Jason McCall and Gigi Harris for AHSTW, Chad Harder and Derek Sunderland for Tri-Center. For Jack McKee, this is Chris Varney signing off from Tri-Center High School. Reminding you the final scores here tonight on the girls' side. It was the Lady Vikes pulling out the win, 46-27, but too much Trojans in the nightcap as they beat AHSTW 63-54. Good night.